T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. T. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Brad Amy.
What is up, everybody? We're back. The Arcade Talk show is back once again this week. Hopefully everybody had a great week. The weekend is almost upon us. We got one more day and then the weekend will be here. Hopefully everybody's having a great week. So let's get this thing going. We got a lot of information to go over on the calendar for Atgames. Let's get this thing going. Let's get Papa Brad in here. Let's do it.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the Atgames pinball bowling. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game to defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the Atgames pinball bowling. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true to yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
We got Santa in here.
Wow.
Have you been drinking there, Santa? Your nose is kind of red.
I know. It's
All that
all
milk.
this Charlie Brown pinball I've been playing.
How you doing, Santa Claus?
Oh, I'm not Santa. I'm Papa Noel. I'm doing great.
Papa Noel.
I'm fantastic. Could not be better now that I'm playing Charlie Brown pinball and the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Nice. I forgot about Grinch Stole Christmas. That's so cool. Oh, what's that dude? The thing flashes when you talk? Is that what it does?
No.
Awesome
I'm filled with the Christmas spirit. My nose
You're
like,
full of the Christmas spirit.
when I'm full of the Christmas spirit. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Papa Noel.
Well, let's get Papa Brad back.
All right. I did not know he was going to do that. This shocked me. There goes Papa Noel. Is that what you said? I was looking for a Santa Claus too, darn it. The clip.
Gonna find out who's blocking his way.
What the heck was that?
Hey, what's up, Team McCloskey? How you doing?
Hey, there you are.
Hey, man, we took a whole week off.
Yep. And I enjoyed it, man.
You had a good break. I know you were like, I don't know if I want to come back to YouTube. This was pretty sweet.
I know. I was enjoying myself. Not have to edit nothing. Don't have to prepare for a show.
Videos to make. Yeah.
Don't have to prepare for a show, man. I was like, man, I can get used to this.
Get used to that. Don't get too used to it, bud. Well, welcome back, man. Welcome back, Team McCloskey.
Thanks, man. Welcome back. Since somebody took your place there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Papa Noel.
He comes creeping in here every December. He has to make an appearance somewhere on my channel. Going way back.
I didn't realize you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Right before I clicked you to come on, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, he was playing the pinball for a long time, but then he got a copyright strike from the music. But I had a real good game. I was playing Peanuts as Santa, so it was fun.
Oh man, you know how many times I had to re-upload? I actually finally got the Peanuts.
That was a tough one. Yeah, that was a tough video to get out without any claims because of the music. But it was great game, huh? Great pinball table.
Oh yeah, it's always been my favorite between that one and Snoopy. I like Snoopy, but even on Steam, I like the Christmas one better.
Awesome.
Definitely like the Christmas one better on 4K. I mean, it plays so nice.
Oh, it's no comparison. It plays way better than on Steam. I mean,
yeah, Snoopy, you can't
so
say that.
Optimized. It's like it's easier to make the shots, you know.
Yeah, and I like once again, the tables have been zoomed in a little bit too, so it's a little easier to hit some stuff, which is great.
Yeah, it's got the SSF. I mean, to me, it's a great Christmas gift. Like this is, I mean, $5 too. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't even go to McDonald's anymore and get out of there without spending $5. So I mean, $5 is very reasonable for the table of that quality, you know.
And it's actually cheaper on Atgames 4K than it is on Steam.
It's
Steam
cheaper
it's
on the Atgames 4KP than it is on Steam.
Yep, Steam is $5.49. So it's actually a little cheaper.
Yeah,
49 cents cheaper.
I played them back to back because I wanted to practice before we got the table. So I played it on OTG for a while. So I was familiar with the table when we got to review it. So, but I could say it's amazing. They have closed the gap completely. I think they've surpassed it because the optimization you get is so good when they bring it to the 4KP. And think of it this way, from a competitive standpoint, everyone has the same hardware. So if you want to actually compete and play against other players, nobody has any kind of advantage. You know, no one has a better video card than you, or more memory, or a more expensive computer. So, like from a competitive standpoint, I mean, it's great. Plus, of course, playing in a cabinet, you can't compare. Like as much as I love playing on the PS4 or PS5 or on any other platform, playing virtual pinball in a cabinet is just a amazing experience. You know, it takes it to a whole nother level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what makes the Atgames unique is the SSF kit. You can't get that on Steam or Xbox or PlayStation. You can't get that.
You could play it back to back. You could play it on OTG and then play it on the 4KP, and you can hear the difference in sound. Yeah,
I bet. Yeah, you got to optimize just for the SSF kit, makes it unique, and it just completes the gameplay of these tables. That SSF kit, it just brings it to another level, like everybody always says, and it really does. I mean,
yeah,
you can't get that anywhere else, right?
And it was interesting too. Like Mel Kirk said when he was talking, you know, he's the head dog at Zen. He was saying that the SSF implementation is completely custom for the Atgames packs, so you're not going to get that through OTG. So I mean, to me, it's just they're really finally have got it where it's almost an advantage to have the 4KP over OTG.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Plus, just simplicity. You know what I mean? Simplicity. I mean, I got it where I'm so used to it. It's like I got all the steps down to get all hooked up. But just simplicity wise, you know, it's just so much. It's so much easier for the average person just to download the table natively.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Well, Goofyfoot used my link. Thank you so much, Goofyfoot. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I don't think that's what I want. Can't find my.
Yeah, Carlo got the rainbow multi-ball on My Little Pony last night. It is pretty amazingly satisfying when you get that multi-ball on that table and all the rainbows are going everywhere.
Yeah, and I haven't played that table in a while.
I know. You know what? We just hit 200. We got 200 tables to choose from now. T. McCluskey, 200 tables without cooking anything up to it. Just download them.
Yeah, and you're getting another 52 and 26 next year.
I mean, that's insane. I mean, it just gets better and better, you know.
Yeah, at the end of the year of 2025, we'll be close to 300.
We got a second to say hello to everyone in the chat. We got a lot of people here tonight. Hello, Danny Johnson, Dan Z. Glad you're here. Video Game Vegas, Marine 50. Good evening, programs. Good evening. Carl O's here. Good to see you, Carl O. Arcade Talk video. Let's see, Pete G. We got Mad Dog here.
Mad Dog.
We got our favorite moderator, Jason's here. Good to see you, Jason. Thank you for moderating our stream. We got Sacro. Sacro is an awesome gamer. He actually, I was competing against him in Jungle King. T. McCluskey. I can't beat him. He's very good. He's such a good gamer. Trying to beat his Jungle King. Trying to beat his Jungle King score. And I just can't. I can't get past it. It's crazy. But congratulations, Jungle Hunt. Yeah, Jungle King is the one with Tarzan. And Jungle Hunt is the one with the guy with the fedora or the jungle hat on. We got Way Too Fast for you. Just got a 4K pinball. Good to see you. Enjoy that new Jurassic Park. Let's see. We've got Elio. Good to see you, Elio. What's up? Glad you're here. Somebody call a doctor because Doc Mario is in the house. T. McCluskey, he has ESP. He must know whenever we do a contest because he shows up right before.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, my ears are ringing. They must be doing a contest.
Bit of multiple. We got not the real mayonnaise, not the real creamer. We got the fake mayonnaise in the house.
See his comment. He says, "Hello, anybody call for condiments?"
Hey, Goofyfoot finally broke down and ordered a 4KP tonight. Which model did you get, Goofyfoot?
Yeah, he told us in the chat somewhere. I can't remember.
I have to go back and look.
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Oh, Sea of Thieves, the cheapest one with the SSF kit installed. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Let's see. Congratulations, Goofyfoot.
Yep. Congrats, man.
We got Tim York here, Dr. Torque. Good evening. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We got the real creamer. Good evening, all. I made it just in time.
Not the fake one. We got the fake mayonnaise, but we got the real creamer.
We got the fake mayonnaise, but we do have the real creamer on the show, too. We got Ray De La Torre. Let's go. Good to see you. We got Pixelated Traveler, IR. Yeah. Wingo, good to see you. Yep. Got Brooklyn Menace. Good to see Brooklyn. Brooklyn has always been a friend of Papa Brad's. Thank you so much. When you play some walkabout, Brooklyn, let me know when we can make that happen.
Got same one. Spirits in the
Same
house.
Spirits. Got Ojibwa here. Good to see you.
The Chaotic BBR.
Chaotic BPR. Yeah, he just did his show. I watched it. It was awesome. Good job, Chaotic. Enjoyed it.
Retro
And
Arcade
got
Trooper.
Biggie D's here. Biggie D did a video with Rexer where he was at the Pinball Hall of Fame.
I saw that.
And they might have had some broken pinballs, but the sheer amount of pinballs they had was mind-boggling to me. They just had so many. Like, it's like, where would you even begin if you have that many to play? But
I know.
that was pretty cool. He gave like a full tour. So if you're not subscribed to Biggie D's channel, go check out his channel. Go subscribe. He runs a great YouTube channel. Always doing cool stuff with Biggie D. So that was fun to watch. We got Gia. Hello. Good to see you. Retro Arcade Trooper. Good to see you. We got Mad Ben Hand here. Welcome back, T. McCloskey and Papa Brad. Hope Thanksgiving was good for you. Yeah, T. McCloskey, I was afraid he wasn't going to come back. He was having such a good time. He was thinking about resigning. So
I was thinking about retiring, man. I was like, man, this is nice.
Yeah. You had one foot out the door, T. McCloskey.
Wish I was Rockstars in here. Welcome, man. Disturbed 76, I do believe, in the tournaments.
Rad Kids guy. Chris Ford, welcome to the chat. Okay, and if I missed you, it was not on purpose. I'm not trying not to leave anyone out. If I missed you, it was not on purpose. And we're glad you're here. If you're watching this on replay, we're glad you're watching us. This is the one and only Arcade Talk show. Isn't that right, T. McCloskey?
That's right. That is correct. Yeah. Almost didn't come back, Pop Brad. I was thinking about it. It's like, man,
I know.
I don't have to edit. I don't have to freaking prepare for a
no
show.
Editing. Man. Yeah, no gathering clips or anything or slides.
Yep.
Okay, so what do we do? What do we got on the deck first, Team McCloskey? Where are we starting this party?
Starting right there. No,
Charlie Brown's Christmas Pinball.
I did want to do a poll though.
Okay.
See who you guys like better, Charlie Brown's Christmas or Snoopy. And it doesn't have to just be on Atgames either. Just
it could be playing it on Steam or wherever you play it. It's fine. It could be any platform. It's not platform. It's just the table, like playing the game. I have a feeling I'm going to call this poll before we even put it up, but you never know. I could be wrong. Been wrong in the past before, but I'm thinking a Charlie Brown Christmas has this by a mile, but
I don't know. That's why I wanted to do it. See, I mean, I think the same way.
Personally, I think the Charlie Brown's Christmas has it hands down. There's no doghouse to keep having to hit it in. I mean, it's just such a playable table. It's so user friendly, It's funny. What's funny is when you shoot the ball, you got to do a soft launch to get the skill shot. When you do the soft launch and it goes down the drain, it gives you a super skill shot.
Yeah,
with 3 million points or something.
That's 3 or 2.
It might be 2, but it's so generous. This table is like you can't be angry and play this table. It's just such a happy experience. The music. It's a great thing.
The music. Music is a pain in my butt, man. Trying to get that
thing.
Well, I mean,
for making videos, it's terrible. I'm talking from a playing game.
I know.
But yeah, for making a video, it's terrible because the music's copyrighted. But I mean, for playing the game, it's really got a lot of nice surprises with the secret skill shots you can get. I haven't gotten to the wizard mode where I've got through all the stuff that you can do on it either, which is really cool.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Sometimes I get to that mode where the snowstorm starts, and I swear I just can't see the ball. Like I get so mesmerized by the snow following. It's probably my ADHD. The snow throws me off so much that like I end up draining the ball on that stage all the time. But I do love the table.
When you have to hit the snowflakes.
Yeah, yeah. No,
It's
the
so
one
funny
where it
too.
actually snows, where there's the snowstorm and it starts snowing on the whole
I,
table.
don't, I haven't
The
got that one yet.
snowflakes don't do me too bad.
Okay.
It's the one where you start the blizzard and there's just snow everywhere.
The snowflake one's so funny because it starts out as a snowflake, then
And
starts
it
melting.
melts. Yeah, it's a cool
Yeah, it's so
effect.
cool.
It's really
A
cool.
cool effect that Zen did. I was like, man, this is freaking awesome. You still get points though, even if it's
Yeah, yeah.
broken.
I gave this table a full legit rating, which means I recommend it highly. I didn't give it S tier. I don't put it like up with the Grinch and Twilight Zone and a few of the others, but this is a very strong table. You know, even if you don't like Charlie Brown, just as a pinball table to play, it's a very playable and fun table to play. It doesn't have a lot of cheap things that make you lose your ball too, which is, people love that. People want to get on these pinball tables and have fun and be able to play for a while. This is a super playable table.
Yeah. Yeah, I like both
Yeah,
of them.
Real Creamer says the ball seems to go invisible when it snows. Yeah, just put your flipper up and pray that hope that it lands on one. That's how I felt too. And I was actually I watched a strategy video and they said all the modes are timed, so you actually don't have to complete anything. So like they recommended just grabbing the ball and letting the snow play out, which is crazy.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's true.
when you're playing for score, like competitively, it's a whole different ball game, isn't it? Like if you watch any of the people that are real good players, like Tomato Grass, I'm sure Mad Van Hand has a lot of tricks that he does when he plays. There's a different level that people that play competitively have, where they don't want to drain that ball looking at the snow. You know what I mean? But it's a great pinball pack, and really for $5, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's just a good value. I mean,
oh yeah, like I said,
this was a home run. Yeah,
cheaper than on Steam. Can't beat
hey,
it.
we got Mikey Yoon here. Good to see you, Mikey Yoon.
Yeah, Mikey even says it too. It's $5 for the table, so it's worth it in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, how many things can you buy for $5 anymore? Sure can't get a Big Mac for that price.
Nope.
I think Big Mac's almost $6.
I know, it's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, it's a great table. I mean, I like both. I mean, even the Snoopy one, I love the music. I mean, just something about the Peanuts music that.
Yeah. It's the playability on this is better than I think than the Snoopy pinball. To me, it's the way the game plays.
Oh yeah, I mean, it plays so much. I mean, Charlie Brown's Christmas plays so
And
much.
the funny thing I thought with the Snoopy pack is it's such a kid. Like I would think Peanuts could be more kid friendly than Peanuts, but the challenge of the table is up there. So like it's as a kid's table, it's a little hard,
It is
like,
a little hard, but it is easier.
When my grandkids come over, they like stuff like Trolls and My Little Pony. They like those tables a lot because they're just real easy to play.
Kids
they're
friendly,
fun.
yeah.
They're super kid friendly. I think the Snoopy pinball was a kid theme, but the actual table itself is a more challenging table.
If they would zoom it in like they did Charlie Brown, it would be more playable because it's playable on Steam. I just don't like it on Atgames. I still like it on Steam, but it's more playable on Steam because you can hit the doghouse like nothing.
Yeah. And once again, Mad Ben Hand says when you're playing, you always got to when you're playing for score, you always got to think about the risk and reward when you're going for score.
Yep.
And that's true, but if you're just playing this to enjoy it, for experience, to have a holiday themed table, I think that the ultimate combo is this and Grinch. If you have that, you've got the best of some of the best Christmas themed tables ever made that are virtual pinball.
Yeah, I wish Zen would go back and zoom in Snoopy like he did.
Punch into it a little bit.
Yeah, set it up like they did Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah,
it should play like this one here, but it's so zoomed out. It's so small. Everything's so small in that, so that makes everything hard to hit because everything's so much smaller. Like on Charlie Brown's Christmas, everything's like normal size, and so it makes it so much easier to hit everything. I wish they'd go back and do that because there's a couple of tables they could really go back and kind of fix. I wish they would do that one because I guarantee most people that have the Atgames and play the Snoopy one probably say the same thing.
T. McCloskey, we asked for this. We asked for the stretch back glass for close to a year, and we got it, didn't we? So maybe we'll start asking. Yeah. Can you punch in a little bit? Can you push the camera in a little bit? How about this? How about just give us a couple camera options? We don't need to have every camera option that they have in regular Zen pinball on OTG. But if we just had a couple camera settings, I think that would satisfy most people. You know what I mean?
And while do that, might as well put another setting in there for the DMD to stretch.
Yeah, the DMD needs to be stretched too.
Yep. Give us the option. You know, because like I said, they have 3 options. And
I forgot to say, I mean, to me, I don't feel any like there's any lag. Do you have any of the stats on the lag? I know this has got to be low on this table because the shot accuracy,
72.
is very high.
Yeah.
72.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty low. That's like Magic Pixel level, right?
Yeah, Magic Pixel is mostly around 65 to 75.
So it's right in there.
Yep.
So there you go. See, Zen's closed the gap.
And it's not 4K, it's 2.5K. It's 72.10 milliseconds with 11.01 milliseconds standard deviation.
It's good to see too on like some of their technical stuff. They're putting that not all the tables are in 4K. I mean, there are 4K tables, but not every table. Like the Zen tables aren't.
Yeah, Zen tables.
I think that's good though overall, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the tables still look great to me.
I know. I mean, the graphics look incredible. And if you guys didn't see my review, the rails are really good on this one. There's no pixelating at all. Rails look great. The whole table looks great, man. It's just, and I compared it to the Steam version to Atgames, and there's no difference really.
The director's holes in the middle. It's the second. It's not the one all the way to the left. It's like right, like to the middle. Like if you look real close, you can actually see where it grabs the ball, where the ball locks into it. You have to kind of look, but it's actually the second on the left. It's the second entry point at the top.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like the table is a little bit of a chatty Cathy, though. Like, it's always telling you where to shoot, you know? Which is good, I guess, because when you're learning the table, you want it to tell you, what do I need to do, you know? It tells you, go to the director's chair, go to the left ramp. It kind of tells you what to do while you're playing it.
Yeah, and congratulations to people that picked up the Atgames for.
Yeah. I can't wait to see more people on the leaderboards too. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, leaderboards. Zen leaderboards are crazy.
Yeah, they really need to expand them to at least 100. I would say 100 would be enough for to get a lot more people participating. But I think they would easily hit 100 on the Zen pinball tables each week.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the right of the mailbox ramp. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's 3 issues with this Turbo's Christmas. The 4th one down there is the one they've had about the flipper knobs.
Yeah. There is a bug where it can get into a loop if you get a certain condition just right, where the ball gets caught in a loop and it just keeps recycling. And then but I'm sure they're going to fix that. It's a known bug now. They're going to take another look, and I'm sure they're going to fix it.
Yeah.
Here's the funny part: like, there's no cheating though. So, like, when it gets caught in the loop, Team McCluskey, and it gives you the crazy score, it won't let you get out of it. So you can't. No one's going to use that to get a really crazy high score. But they do have one little bug. I think it happens. It happens on the left drain. I think if conditions are just right.
The kickback. I know. I've seen that one video.
The kickback. Yeah.
It keeps in the loop. I never had that happen to me yet.
You can't tilt out of it. It just gets stuck in the loop, and you have to like just go out of the table and go back in, reset. But
yeah, Real Creamer says brand new owner. The only lag I've noticed on the table I've played so far coming from PS5, FX3, FX is on the plunger. Yeah, and they know about that plunger. That's one of the things they know that they have to fix is that plunger.
Yeah, and you can always use the button too. Like for OTG, I use the button for everything, and you can use the button on the regular native tables too. I find that is super accurate, or more accurate at least.
In one of the tables, if you use the button, you actually get the skill shot every time. I can't remember which one it is now, but there's one of the Zen tables that if you hit the button every time, you get the skill shot every single time.
Yeah,
it pushes the ball just perfectly.
Yeah, maybe not for this table because you got to do a soft launch. You got to do a soft.
Yeah, it's not on this table.
Not this, but a lot of them, you can just use the button.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, a lot of these pinballs that they do have that Zen has, they used a button to launch anyway. So like they didn't even have a plunger. Like Attack from Mars would be an example, right? It just has a button you press to launch the
Right.
ball. So I mean, not every pinball table uses a plunger, but so a lot of them do. I mean,
yeah, a lot of them do. Is Twilight Zone a button too, or is that a plunger?
no, it's a plunger.
Okay,
I
I was just trying to think of this.
Man, I think it is. I could be wrong. I think it is though. I think it's a plunger.
But yeah, great table. Great table. Been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate it?
I rated it in my review. I gave it a 10 because there's nothing wrong. There's
nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
No flipper lag issues, no graphic issues, no rail issues. I mean, to me, it's almost
I
perfect.
kind of would agree with that. I mean, and the price and what you get.
Oh, and the price.
I gave it a legit rating. I mean, that means like I would say there's no reason not to have this unless you don't like the theme,
Yeah,
but,
if you don't like the peanuts, yeah.
If you don't like the theme, I can understand. But if you just want to, even as a pinball table, it works, like regardless of the theme. So, yeah, I would probably give this highest rating. Doesn't fall into my S tier, but I would give it like a 10 probably.
And it's got to be, to me, it's got to be one of Zen's originals. Like they're one of their best ones, I think, in my opinion.
I think it's definitely. I think of the original tables, it's in the top 5 for sure of the original Zen tables.
Yeah, it's just a great table. It's so fun to play. It gives you that feeling, nostalgia feeling. With the music, and it's just the whole thing is really good. A lot of fun. Easy. It's an easier table to play.
Yeah, it's family friendly too. Like if you want to. If you have something going on at your house, you just want to have something on the pinball machine for kids to play, or even grown-ups, it's just a universal theme, right? You don't have to worry about it. It's not like Chucky, you can't really be running Chucky when the kids are around, we're creeping them out. I mean, we have so much choice now, that we have, but this is a very universal appeal table.
Yep. Ray Del Toro, 10. Fun for the whole family. Yep, it's true. Yep, the price is great. Like I said, it's cheaper on Atgames than it is on Steam. Like 49 cents.
Yeah. And I'm sure once Zen sees that bug, they're going to patch that and fix that. I'm positive of that.
I didn't know that bug existed until today. I saw it on Facebook.
Because think of all the patches we've had already. Even since they redid the packs, we've had some patches on some of the tables. So they're gonna. It's an ongoing process, right? I mean, it's like they're constantly going to improve them over time.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing process.
Yeah, I just hope they go back and revisit some of the older tables that they've released, like Snoopy. There's just only really a couple that could use a little tweaking, really. These last, probably, 10 packs have been great.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they know how to build them now from the ground up, completely from nothing. So, that's what they had to do. It's a complete rebuild. But now they got it down. You can tell. It's just going to get better. That's the thing. It's just stuff's just going to keep getting better and better, Team McCluskey. We're on a roll.
I mean, they keep getting that SSF kit dialed in, man. It gets the SFF kit just keeps getting better and better.
Better and better on each table. I know.
Yep. It's just great. Yeah,
And,
I mean,
the thing is, even though the 4K pinball, it's not cheap, but I mean, it's more in people's reach than like a Stern pinball, it's not $8,000 to $14,000 to have one of these machines, so I think it's more within people's reach,
especially now that the Atgames has that affordable financing with 0% financing for a year.
I mean, that's crazy. And I just saw something. They just put something on Facebook, Team McCluskey. I sent you a link to it. They're starting the regular program now. It's official. Atgames affordable financing is in full launch now. They're going to full launch, Team McCluskey, just in time for the holidays. Yeah, this 1 hour ago. They're going to full launch. Yep. So 0% interest for 12 months, 12 month payment plan, 0 interest, 600 down to get started at the point of purchase. Shipping and handling is included in the 600. Multiple models at various prices. No more applications. There's no need to apply now that the soft launch has ended. Everyone is eligible. Team McCloskey, everyone's eligible. Virtual pinball for everyone.
Can't really.
I sent you a link. During our soft launch, we saw an incredible response. Now we're opening the doors to everyone. No applications needed. Team McCloskey, no applications needed. Simply visit the Atgames e-store to get started. Why wait to level up? Now's your chance to make your gaming dreams a reality. And then they have a link with all the details that you can click on. So it's actually out of the 30 people is already gone, and they're moving to the full launch. They just went full launch.
Now we're good.
Full launch.
Nice. Man, it makes it tempting to get the peanuts now.
I know.
Yeah, 12 months, man, to pay that off. What do you do? 600 down? Rest you pay monthly payments for? Yeah. It was just 600, and you get those ships now. You don't have to wait to pay it off.
Yeah. Well, the other cool thing is I remember them saying if you pay it off early, you save 3%.
Yeah.
So technically, this might be one of the cheapest ways to buy it because, like, you get it, you pay for it on your machine, and you could actually pay it off early and save another 3%, which would be amazing.
Yeah, and the first week you have it too, you get that deal too. That WOD?
The week 1 deals. Yeah, the week 1 deals.
You get that
and
the first week.
Yeah.
I got that on my ALU when I purchased it from Sam's Club.
Everything. Yeah. You want to get that straight too, because people don't realize that I got sent my machine for purpose of review. Team McCloskey, you paid for yours, didn't you?
Yes, I know there's people out there.
There's a lot of people out there that think he did not get it for free. He decided he wanted one. He just went out and got it. So
I get the bit LCD free, but I paid for the ALU
too.
$600 is out of my pocket. So
yeah,
I don't appreciate people saying I got it for free when I did not.
Yeah, well, I try to make it into a negative anyway. What difference does it make? It's not like we're not making videos on YouTube and actually putting in work to get the machines. I mean, it was like the first machine I ever got that was of any kind of serious value. But thank you anyway, Atgames. Thank you. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I mean,
especially with the bid LCD marquee is an absolutely amazing combo. It's a great multicade. If you've got 4KP and you've got an ALU, you're set. I mean, you got you could play a ton of arcade games and some great pinballs.
Yeah, you kind of can see my Major Havoc marquee back there. It's just a bit LCD if you can afford it, or wait for it to go on sale. It's definitely a great pickup for your ALU. It's just awesome, man, to have each marquee for every game on there. So all the stock tables, you do have marquees for every single one of them. Even like the Activision pack, if you bought the Activision pack, there's marquees on there for those. It's pretty neat having all those marquees, and the quality of the picture on those LCDs, man, just great.
Yeah, it's sharp. It's definitely a big difference.
Carl Rose told me is it's like 300 pixels per whatever that thing is. Like most TVs are like 150 pixels. This is like 300 around there or whatever, so it's like doubled. That's why the quality of the image
picture is so sharp. Yeah, that's cool.
I just still can't get over the sharpness of that picture, man. Just every time like Major Havoc's a great one, man. That looks so good, and the black on these are incredible as well. So, okay, let's talk about the calendar there. That game's calendar. There's a lot of stuff in this. I don't know if we'll cover it all, but so we got Fishtails next week. Fishtails is coming, Papa Brad. Next week we get Fishtails.
I know. I can't wait. I love Fishtails. Fishtails is a great pinball. I did a video on Fishtails.
And we played in our tournament.
We played it in the Arcade Talk tournament several times. I think we played it twice already. So you can't go wrong with Fishtails. It's a great pinball table.
I can't wait to get that next week. I can't believe we're already getting it next week too. It's like nice. There it is. There's the Fishtails. Zoom this in. Let's see what's here in the first week. Third annual Thanksgiving Feast winner announcement on December 3rd. We got Charlie Brown yesterday. Monthly pinball celebration. We got that stuff going on. And then season 2, week 10 is coming up. Oh, you get to play Charlie Brown and them on December. Oh, certain Friday.
Okay, so we got next week. We got Charlie Brown, the Grinch, and TX Sector. So we got 3 really good tables. That's a good lineup.
Yep,
yeah, that's a great lineup of tables.
3 p.m. Eastern or Pacific. Sorry, 3 p.m. Pacific, which is 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, the Fishtails was a great surprise. Al's saying the Fishtails was a nice surprise. I mean, we knew that they had Fishtails. We didn't know when we were going to see it, but having that thrown in for December is just an extra little bit of, extra little present under the tree, isn't it, T. McCloskey?
Yeah.
Because if you know real pinball, Fishtails is an absolutely legendary pinball table. And I mean, it's, that's why it's an included table. It's one of the best Williams tables. Like people that play strategy. I'll be honest, when I first played Fishtails, I hated it, T. McCloskey. I thought it was terrible. But once I learned the strategy and how you use those lightning flippers to play the game, once you really jump deep into it, it's a fantastic table. It rewards strategic playing big time on Fishtails.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I wanted to do the Fishtails tournament. You're like, I don't want to do Fishtails. I'm like, why? Why are you a hater of Fishtails? That's like, I didn't know you didn't like it. And then we played in that tournament and you liked it. So it's like, it's a good thing we did that tournament. Because you fell in love with that table. It's a fun table. I love it.
It is a fun table. I really love Fishtails. So that's a real gift. So that's going to be a fun table to play.
Yeah, so they ended up, that list that we showed several times, the Atgames, announced all these tables coming for Zen. Fishtails and those 2 other weren't released yet, and all 3 of them are getting released this month. Starting with Fishtails next week. And I think it's the following way. Yeah, these 2 right here, the Wild West Rampage and Sorcerer's Lair. So cool. Those are the last 3 on that list that we kept showing that Atgames announced. So they got them all out by the end of the year, which is great. So that list is complete. That one from back in May, I think it was. Yeah, those were the last ones, huh? Yeah, that was the last 3. And they pushed them all out this month, which is great. Or going to, anyways. As long as we don't have any hiccups. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, because when December 19th, we're supposed to get Natural History Pack 3. So, dude, if they push Natural History Pack 3 back again, I would be like, it's never coming out, Just forget it. It's like it's been pushed back twice. So I mean, hopefully it's awesome and it's ready, But I do like the other 2 Natural History Packs, so they need to make sure it's good. It's important. Yeah, I hope it's good, especially the weight. I mean, it's supposed to be. Now, I was looking at that picture. It looks like the dinosaur one's going to be underwater. Maybe look at that dinosaur. It looks like is it underwater? Yeah, that's a dinosaur. Yeah, it's underwater. Oh, that's interesting. So, Dinosaur Dynasty 2 will be the dinosaurs in the ocean or whatever. I guess, or at least part. At least part of the table will be under water. May not be the whole thing, but. I remember the Jurassic Park movie with the what's that thing called that lives in the water? I can't remember. I remember it eats the T-Rex. It's like it's crazy big. It's huge dinosaur. Yeah, that's cool. So you got little logos here too for these tables.
Oh, I didn't look at that. We got Insect World, World of Microbes, Nature's Fury, Dinosaur Dynasty 2, the Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Mosasaurus.
Jason
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, I think that's what that does ring a bell.
MG says Drinkosaurus.
The Drinkosaurus.
I want to be a Drinkosaurus.
Use a Drinkosaurus.
Drinkosaurus some beers.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you got kind of like the Fury here. We got some butterflies and moths. Yeah,
I hope the Insect World has a praying mantis in it. That would be cool. I always thought it'd be cool to have a praying mantis on a pinball playfield.
So it'd eat you, eat your ball.
I don't know. I don't know what it would. I mean, maybe it would grab the ball. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Oh.
You never know till you play them. It's like the Sea of Thieves. People want to like get super into the game, but we really don't have enough to go on yet. I mean, it just
that little 10-second clip.
the little 10-second clip, and it, to be honest with you, I kind of thought it looked pretty good.
I thought it looked good. I'm glad that Magic Pixels is keeping it simple. We don't got all these layers on top of layers.
Yeah,
it's a simple table, which I really like.
I know I like the theme because like two of my favorite pinballs. I do love the Black Rose, and I really like the Stern Pirates of the Caribbean pinball table. It actually has a pirate ship that you can sink while you're playing it. And so I mean, pirates and pinball, that's a good combination. I mean, they can definitely make that work. That's a theme that should be they could do something good with.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention to people too. Atgames is going to do this bundle. Atgames Natural History Pinball Pack bundle offer starts December 19th. So they're going to.
That's going to be like 1, 2, and 3. Yeah,
I assume. Yeah.
Team McCloskey, we kind of got spoiled because we got the standard editions. We're early adopters. Like we got the standard edition, which is like the middle level now, and so it came with a Natural History pack preloaded on the machine.
Yes.
All of our machines, like the machine I got, the Adams family, the one that me and you got. So like we kind of got the Natural History pack 1 automatically when we bought our machines in that middle level. That standard level, you do get that, which a lot of people forget, because it does come with some pinball tables. But this is good for people that maybe they got like a Jurassic Park or something and they want to get all the natural histories at once.
Yeah.
If they can give people a discount, that would be cool.
That's why I'm guessing it's going to be a discount of some sort of this bundle. So don't know what the discount's going to be, but if you want to buy all 3, it'd be the time to do it, I would think. So it'd be interesting. So December 19th, that's bundle starts, and it does end. It does go on forever. It's ends on the 31st of December. So it's not
the Natural History pack bundle ends. That's
it's not going to be all time.
I remember they had one pack for the HD back when I bought all my tables for the HD. They had one pack with the Zaccaria tables that was like a really huge pack. Yep. And you could buy almost all of them at once. And I went with that pack, and that did end up saving me some money in the long run. But I think the bundling is good. The bundling is good as long as they give you a decent discount,
Oh, okay, so Natural History 3 comes out on the 19th, and that bundle starts on the 19th. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people coming in are new, right? I mean, that's the thing. Atgames is having tremendous growth. They're having tremendous growth. A lot of people are just getting into the 4K pinball. And so, while other companies are kind of not doing a lot, Atgames is really very active, and they're actively growing. They have a lot of new players. They have people coming in, and they're just experiencing this whole world of virtual 4K pinball, right?
Right.
They're just starting into this platform, so that's exciting.
And then the Sea of Thieves Legends Factory Direct starts on the 20th. Orders start shipping to homes and stock available for Atgames US warehouse. It starts December 20th, along with the super deal, the Homecoming WOD. Week 1 deal.
Week 1 deals. Week 1 deals are going to be super exciting, Team McCluskey.
Especially
for anyone that upgraded from a HD pinball. Here's the thing. Even if you sold that HD pinball, if you use the same Legends ID, if you use the same account, when you set up your 4KP, you're going to be able to get 50% off pinball table packs. All of them, I think, except for Zen. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Zen doesn't, not included Zen. Yeah, 50%
Yeah,
off for
Zen's
HD
not
owners.
included in anything, but I mean, 50% off. Now that is a discount. That's a juicy discount. Team McCluskey. I mean, a lot of times they do these 15% sales. 50% is a good discount. I mean, that is a strong incentive to pick up some pinball table packs to me. And here's the thing. They're going to go by your Legends ID. So even if you sold that HD pinball, as long as you use the same account, you're going to be eligible for this. How exciting is that, huh?
Oh yeah, it's real exciting.
50% off.
That's
It's
what we
kind of
got.
like a rewards program almost. Yeah, that was the best I've ever seen, was the 50% off.
Yeah. When
So
it
you're
first
gonna get
came out,
the best deal that they've ever had on the pinball packs. So this is going to be good for people that might have some holes in their collection too. They want to get up to a higher number. There's 200 tables altogether now.
yeah, so you got 50% off for HD owners transitioning to new tables, meaning like the 4K. 50%
that
off.
WOD acronym, that's week one deals. I was like, what is WOD? WOD, what is that?
Right,
It's week one deals, okay? Week
Yep,
one
so
deals.
This is right there.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know too, when you buy a new 4K or ALU, your first week, you get this deal as well. So if you bought Atgames 4K pinball, like say in January, your first week that you own it, you actually get this deal as well.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
some people
it even did that with
know
the
that.
CE when I logged in under my Legends account. You
Yep,
get
so
the discount for the first week on anything you want to get.
Yeah. So this here is kind of for people didn't get it before. It goes from the 20th to the 27th. Except HD owner transitioning for Legends ID holders with 2+ ALPs get 50% off. So if you own 2 or more 4K pinball, you get the 50% off.
Yeah.
And during the event for early adopters like us, we'd get 35% off during this week.
So from 12/20 to 12/27, they're
Yep.
going to have this special deal. And it's going to be based upon they'll know from your Legends ID if you had a HD pinball. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice homecoming. I mean, that's a nice welcome to the new platform for people, because rebuying all your tables is kind of a drag. I mean, at least they're giving you a pretty good discount.
Yeah, 50% off. Like I said, it's the best I've ever seen. Like that's what we got back in September and October of last year.
Yeah. That's when Carlos scooped up all the packs. He's like, I got them all. He knew that was probably the best it was going to be, and it was. So it's good to see that they're offering this to people that have been on the platform and that have already had an HD pinball. I think it's a good it's a really good will.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. And we've been talking about this for a while now, because they announced this a long time ago. Remember they announced this back in the summer. It's like this week one deal. I was like, man, when's it coming? When's it coming? It's finally here. Just in time for Christmas too, which is nice. So that'd be nice. So that starts a couple weeks, right? The 20th, which is a Friday. So it goes from a Friday to a Friday. Okay.
Yeah, it's like 1 week. 1 week.
Yep.
And I did ask them about it. They said it's probably going to show up on your machine when you log in. There's a store built into the 4KP. It's going to show up in your store, and you'll be able to purchase them right off your machine. But I think they're also going to they might even email some people. So I think you'll know about it for sure.
Well, I know what
my reach out, make sure everyone can get that 50% off.
I know in my ALU, when I turned it on, it popped up. Tell me about this week one deal. So something should pop up when you turn your machine on that day. It should kind of remind you. If not, it will be on there. And you do have to purchase this on your machine too. I don't think it's not going to be available on their e-store. It'll be right on your own machine. So they'll know right away. So I might be picking some packs up, man.
The Future coming back too. Look at that. Back to the Future. Oh, the place you go in winter sports.
We played winter sports on Gregory's, the ballers.
Yeah, we just
It's a
played
pretty
on the
fun
Calling
table.
All Ballers tournament. It is a good classic pinball table.
I had a blast with that. I was playing.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We got a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun things going on. It's exciting.
Okay, anything? Yes, this is what I've been excited for when I saw this the other day. December 24th, Christmas Eve, new Zen Studio pinball tables for the first half of 2025 schedule announcement. We're getting an announcement for the first 6 months of Zen tables coming.
It's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, they're going to show us all the presents, T. McCluskey.
At least half of them.
It's going to be like you snuck in and you watched your parents wrapping up all the presents for Christmas.
We're gonna know the first 26 tables of Zen tables for next year.
Yes.
That's actually exciting. I didn't know they're gonna do that. I saw that.
That is cool. Yes. That is awesome.
We're gonna know what's coming.
I'm gonna make a prediction, and you know I could be wrong. I'm gonna make a speculation. Okay, I'm gonna say it's everything from Zen, but Marvel and Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah.
I'm gonna say every single thing, but those two. Yep. What do you think?
Oh, I agree.
You're gonna agree, unfortunately. Yeah,
because they already said that it's going to be a while for those two.
Yeah, it's the licenses, it's the money involved.
Yeah.
So we're at least the mouse. You know, you got to pay the mouse.
And unfortunately, the mouse freaking owns lots of stuff nowadays.
Hey man, Mickey likes cash. Mickey likes cash.
So another announcement we're gonna December 24th. New Atgames pinball table schedule for 2025 announcements. So they're going to show all the new Atgame pinball tables for next year. So, which is 26. They said there's 26 Atgames pinball tables. So we're going to know all 26 of those. And then we're going to know the first 26 for Zen on the same day. That's exciting. Exciting. Cool. So that when I saw that, man, I was like, man, this is going to be great to see what was coming for the next 6 months.
Yeah. This is a jam-packed schedule. They are taking a whole day off for Christmas. The 25th. They're taking a whole day. Merry Christmas. Nothing on the 25th, but every other day or every other 2 days, they got something. It's pretty exciting.
Yep. And then the Nod Winter extended early Christmas sale ends on the 24th. Then we got our Flipper Friends. Atgames 4th annual Christmas gaming event ends. Homecoming. Week 1 deals ends on the 27th.
Yeah.
And Atgames 4th annual Christmas gaming event winner announcements. And then there's that bundle sale I was telling you ends on the 31st.
Yeah.
Advanced features, buy one, get one free deal ends on the 31st. A lot of things are ending. And then the rare pack.
January calendar will be published on the 31st. So the next month's calendar. So we'll get to see what all the releases are, what the schedule is. And that's always to be determined. It's just their best guess, you know?
Yeah. And then rare pinball pack part 1, Sea of Thieves, releases on the 31st. So that'll be our last table of the year, Sea of Thieves. Hopefully,
that's cool.
Hopefully, don't push that back.
Well, again. It looks like the people will get the pinball tables before the pack comes, so that's kind of good that they'll be able to play some tables before Sea of Thieves launches.
Yeah. So the big takeaway after this to me is the week 1 deals 50% or 35% where category you fall into, and then the announcement of the Zen tables and Atgames tables for 2025. That's exciting. We're going to know here in a couple weeks what's coming.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And then we'll be announcing probably some different pinball artwork as well, I would imagine, at some point here. We'll be seeing something here this month or next month, I imagine, for a new pinball artwork, I imagine. Don't know anything. My guess.
Yeah, like a new skin.
Yeah. Imagine that's coming down a pike at some point.
Yeah.
I figured they'll announce something in January, I think. But it's just a guess.
Lots of different things they could do, that's for sure.
Yeah, they could do Creature of the Black Lagoon. That would be a great
Creature from the Black Lagoon would be my number 1 choice.
That'd be a great kickoff
That
of
would be a
2025.
great kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Creature from Black Lagoon.
Yep, that'd be a great kickoff. Yeah, 2025, New Year kickoff. Black
Happy
Creature
New
from Black
Year.
Lagoon artwork.
Happy New Year.
Oops. I think you got some cupcakes there.
There you go, man. Let's celebrate with a Creature from the Black Lagoon pinball table.
Let's kick it off. We'll kick off the year correctly here.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
There was the whole schedule. We went through it.
Yep. Some exciting things in there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the 50% off is a good thing for a lot of people. Should be getting that. That's a sweet deal.
Sweet deal. And like I said, if you have more than if you have 2 or more pinball 4Ks, you get that 50% as well. And then
Oh yeah, if you have two 4KPs, you automatically get the 50%. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So
Then early adopters get 35% off. Pop that up one more time. It's a
35% off is a good discount. See, these are the kind of discounts that are good. It's better than 15%, right?
oh yeah.
A lot of times we see the
Better.
15%, and it's like any discount is better than paying full price. I'm still rather have a discount, but the 35 is better than a 15 discount.
Yep.
But the 50 is really good. I mean, that's about as good as you're going to get.
Yeah, and I said HD owners transitioning gets it, and then Legend ID
Yep.
holders with 2+.
4KPs.
Yep.
I wonder how many people have 2 4KPs. It couldn't be that many, though.
Tony
I
C
know,
has one.
I've seen some videos of people that have more than one.
Yeah, Tony C, he's in the chat. He has 2.
Oh, Tony C has 2 4KPs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he said,
Yeah.
hey, wait a second. I got 2. You get 50%
I
off.
know. They are cool. I mean, like, you know, it would have been cool to have Attack from Mars sit next to Adam's Family.
Shoot.
But that's a lot of money to tie up, Team McCluskey. That's a lot of money to tie up for me.
Yep.
I'm just grateful I have one right now, you know?
Yeah, same here. I was just
Doc
adding
Mario has 2, so he gets a 50% discount. Doc
Nice.
Mario has 2. He automatically will get the 50% discount.
So if you wanted to buy a pinball pack, 4K pinball pack, which are $35 now, it would make them $22.75 with the
Yeah, that's
35%
pretty good.
discount.
That's a good discount.
Yeah, that's so it's less than the $25. So that's
Yeah.
great. $22.75. That's the 35% off. And of course, 50% off would be $17.50 you would pay. That's a great deal, man. The 50%, $17.50.
Yeah, $17.50 for those fat, the thick, the ones that have a lot of tables.
Yep. And then don't forget too, they're going to have that 19th to the 31st or 27th. I can't remember. 31st, yeah, 19th to the 31st. You have that. It'd be interesting to see what the bundle price will be on that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Imagine if the next skin table was Star Wars or a Marvel table. I might lose my mind, Team McCluskey.
Would you consider thinking about
I might
it?
say I was all wrong. I'd have to backtrack. I'd be like, I don't know how they did it, but they did. What if
Would
the
you
next
consider
table
buying
is
one?
a Star Wars? What?
Would you
Yeah,
consider buying one?
The only
Star
one I
Wars?
would consider buying another one for is if they do Creature from the Black Lagoon. That would be that would be
Same here.
hard. Or Elvira. If they did an Elvira table,
yeah.
which I don't know, that's probably never going to happen.
Probably not.
But,
but you never know.
those two would really push me hard to not get
Well,
a second one.
Well, the cool thing too, though, is if you did get a second one, you could do that financing for a year. Pay $600 now.
I would finance it if I got another one. Yeah, for sure.
I would too. I would too.
Even if I was just going to buy it, because I'd get to take the 3% off. Finance it for a month.
Pay off early. Yeah, pay off early.
Get that 3%.
Get your 3% in there, sucker. But it makes it more tempting though to get a second one with that interest-free financing.
It kind of does. You're right. It kind of does make it more tempting. But I would want one with the SSF kit after having it. So
yeah.
Yeah, I never got a free pinball table, MG. Neither of us did. We bought ours.
Yep.
So
I
nice try.
Bought them last October, I guess, right?
And even if we did, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter, you know. I mean, we don't really do YouTube for money. It's not really what it's all about for us.
Let's see.
Back to the Future is coming too to the Flipper Friends, which is cool.
Yeah. Let's just go over the HD real quick. So pretty much the same. I don't think there's anything different here on the HD. There's HD people in here, so their Flipper Friends is the Grinch.
Put on the screen. It's not on the screen.
Ah, damn.
There we go. Oh, I added it and you took it away. There you go.
So this is pretty much the same calendar as 4K.
Yeah, it's pretty much
the same. Yeah. Tournaments are going to be a little different just because it's HD. They don't have the Zen. Their first starting tomorrow for them is the Grinch, Spooky Retro, and the TX Sector.
Yeah, the Grinch is one of the best tables on the HD.
Yeah, I love that table.
I do too. I can't wait to play it in tournament. It's great. Wipeout is a great table for the Gottliebs. That's a favorite of mine.
Fox and Socks.
That was our first I scored tournament we ran on Arcade Talk too. Was Wipeout.
Yeah, Wipeout. Yep.
It's a fantastic pinball.
Universe, Fox and Socks. That's the week. And then they get this.
Yep, and they get the. Is it cheaper for the HD? It's 35 for the 4K and 25 for the HD, so they get a little bit cheaper, don't they?
Yep. Yeah, they kept it at the 25 mark for HD. Didn't raise the price on that one.
I guess because there's less. There's less pixels, T. McCloskey. There's less pixels.
Well, HD's been around a long time too. Everything's kind of paid for over there on the HD side, right?
Yeah.
Everything's been out for so long. 4K is just not even a year yet, right?
Yeah.
They didn't really start launching or shipping them until what, February?
Yeah, that's true. It's like a year. Man, you talk about a company that's doing some hustling. They're moving and shaking, man. I mean, they are active,
Yep. I never played Gladiators. You ever play Gladiators?
Yeah, I've played it. It's a Gottlieb table. It's kind of fun, kind of like a sci-fi themed.
Gladiators. Oh, the places you go and there's that Winter Sports again. So they got that as well. And then there's the bundle sale. Okay, so they're going to do the bundle sale on the HD side too. Okay, makes sense. And then Sea of Thieves, of course, comes out on 34th. Okay, yes, there's not.
So the rare pinball packs come to both sides. They come to HD and the 4KP.
Yep. Yeah, the rare and the natural history are on both. So that's nice. So not much difference there. Yep. All right, you want to shift over to the Evercade Alpha? Pop Brad just got his this week or last week?
Like a week ago. Yeah. I have a full review on my channel. Evercade Alpha's out. If you're a fan of Evercade, it's basically like a tiny arcade, like a countercade from Arcade 1-Up, but a lot better because you can put cartridges in it and you can play the whole Evercade library. They have a Street Fighter version. I got the Mega Man version, and I did do a full review on it on my channel.
Go check that out.
Klosky, I'll spoil. I gave it an 8 out of 10. There's some things I love about it. There's some things I think that could maybe improve in the future.
Oh, really? What's your improvements?
My room for improvement are the marquee it comes with is fine, but I got the deluxe one and it has a bunch of other marquees. A lot of them are washed out. Like,
oh, really?
Final Fight. Yeah, let's try to show a little closer.
Yeah, kind of
maybe full screen.
Whoops.
Camera up. You kicked me off.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to look perfect on camera. In real life, it looks washed out, though.
Really? And he said it looks pretty good on the screen.
Yeah, it looks great on the screen. I don't know what the deal is, but in real life, it looks washed out. It reminds me of an Arcade 1-Up marquee,
Yeah.
My other criticisms are the actual play surface is really small. Like your hands sit on these edges a little bit when you're playing.
And that can hurt over time.
And I did knock off a point for a no HDMI out. Like this should have had. Like when I did my review, they were like, "Why is your video not that sharp?" It's like, well, because it has no. I can't capture video out of this. There's no HDMI out. Now, I understand that they're saying this would cannibalize the sales of the VS console that they sell, but I mean, I think this is more expensive to buy. So, like, aren't they still making more money selling this Alpha? So, like, I really think it needs to have HDMI out. Pluses are if you love Evercade, you're probably gonna love it if you love Evercade because you can play your carts on it. This one came with the Samuel buttons, but I think probably the clones would have been fine. The stock marquee is the best one. So, like, I would probably, if I was to buy another one, I might buy the basic one, like the cheaper model.
It's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you can see that the marquee's washed out in my review that I did, though.
Really?
So
you can see the black's not a true black.
Yeah, it's just like an arcade one-up marquee. I mean, they do those washed out marquees. It looks like that, and but yeah, the other thing that I would say I did not like is that what they did is, in the arcade one-ups, you have to take the screws out before you peel the plastic off the screen because they put the screws on they just screw it right through the plastic. Well, on this Evercade Alpha, the plastic is underneath the control deck. So, like, if you want to get all the plastic off, you really have to lift the control deck off of it.
Oh,
I put up a short on it. Yeah, because you can't get at it, and it's jammed in there so tight it's going to rip. So, like, you really have to take those two screws off on the control panel.
Oh, there are screws?
Yeah. They have little covers. The other thing is that it has some of the same issues I don't like about Arcade 1-Up. Like, it looks like it has the bullet holes all over the side. There's so many screw holes that it has, just the way it's constructed.
Oh. Speakers are on the side too, right? Yeah, I can see the speakers here too on the side.
There is some concern that the control deck might wear out, but that's yet to be seen because I don't think anyone's had it long enough to wear it down.
The graphics?
The graphics on the control panel.
Oh no, you need plastic to cover it.
Well, here's the deal, Team McCluskey. If they use the right kind of vinyl like they use in arcade machines, it doesn't matter. But if they didn't use that real expensive vinyl, the good vinyl like you'd have in our actual arcade game, I could see that wearing out. But once again, that could be a buy stuff sticker you could buy probably. You know what I mean? Someone could make that to fix it for good if it's not that quality. But still, did it need a deck protector, or is the graphics that good? I don't know. Tim York said he knocked a chip in the deck pulling the cover off the screw. So they might have an issue with that,
Yeah, I don't know why these companies can't use a little better vinyl. That's one thing I like about Mod 1-Ups.
I also said that on my review. I felt like it was not. I mean, it was kind of pricey for what it was. Just like Mikey Yoon saying, it's a little bit
$230,
a little bit pricey for what it is. But I think for their first shot, they did a good job. 8 out of 10. I mean, there's room for improvement, but it's funny, Team McCluskey, you have the same issues that you have if you have a multicade, like when you play Burger Time, because it doesn't have a 4-way gate restrictor, the movement's not great. It's exactly the same. So the same issues you run into if you've been a long time arcade person, you're going to run into with a few of the games. But in general, I'm enjoying it. I mean, the screen is fantastic. The quality of the screen is very sharp.
I'll put
the IPS screen or whatever.
It did look nice, didn't it? They're bigger than I thought they were, though.
And if it looks this good on camera, I mean, the camera never does these machines justice. I mean, if it looks that good on camera, in person, it's beautiful. I mean, look how sharp that is. It's Knights of the Round. Yeah, they did give a really good games list. You got some really good Capcom games on this. You got Final Fight. You got Knights of the Round. There's some good games on here. You got a shmup that's really fun to play called Carrier Air Wing. So overall, but the magic thing for me is if you're an Evercade collector, all the carts work in here. I was playing Donut Dodo on the other day. it's fun, you know. It's fun if you like Evercade. It's a
Coin
good
door lights
product.
up. Coin door lights up, huh?
Coin door does light up. They did a
Cool.
lot right. They did a lot right. Here's what I'm talking about. Look at the sides. Look at the bullet holes, man. Can you see them?
Yep.
There. Look at the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
3 of them. I mean, 3. Look at the bottom.
3.
How many? There's 2 more at the bottom. So like,
2, and then one on the side there too.
yeah,
Under the control deck. So 3 down there and 3 up there. Yeah,
yeah.
they
And
really,
you know, I heard people saying they wish it was wireless, like it had a battery in it. But you know, you could just plug this. This mug is USB-C out the back, so you could just use a power bank. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
it would be nothing to make this portable. You just use a USB power bank, and boom, you basically got a portable arcade. You know?
Yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be smaller than that.
Yeah, it's
what
pretty
size,
heavy, dude. I'll be honest, man. It's got some. It's not. It is kind of heavy. It was heavier than I thought it would be. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be.
what size screen is that? I forget.
I don't know. It's small, man. It's not even 17 inches. It's at least it's good though. It's really sharp. The screen looks great.
Yeah, screen looks really good. I'm surprised.
I mean, I would love to see this get remade into like maybe a Alpha Deluxe. Have it have like a 17-inch screen, maybe the same quality. Whoever they used for the screen, they did a great job. The same quality screen, but a little bit more space for the controls and maybe a little better on the finishing. But check this out, T. McCloskey.
yeah, how easy is it? Oh, okay.
That's all you got to do to take the marquee off. I could put a different marquee on it. You know, it just snaps in.
Oh, no wonder it's
Yeah.
washed out. You can see right through that marquee.
Yeah, the marquee quality.
Yeah, flip
It's
it
not
over on the
real
other
good.
side. Yeah,
It's
see,
not
you can
real
see
good. It's not real
Looks-
good.
Look,
But the one
Mega
that they
Man.
include with it looks the best.
See Mega Man on there.
I don't know where I put it. Did I put it over here? Yeah, okay, here they are. I got all 6. They come in this little blue envelope. They give you a lot of extras. You get a poster. I mean, that's one of the cool things Evercade. I kind of got the 6 because I do love this game, the Knights of the Round. But look, if you thought the other one looked washed, I'm just going to put them up there so you can see what they look like. When you see this red one, how washed out it looks. Check out this red. Check out the Knights of the Round.
It looks great.
It looks great on the camera. I swear, if you look at it in person, it doesn't look that good. I'll tell you what, that Elgato camera's doing this thing justice.
I know. It's helping.
There's Mega Man 2. I'm just going to show all the marquees real quick so you can see it on the machine, what they look like. There's the Strider. I think the basic one comes with 3 of the marquees anyway. Just don't get all 6. There's Strider.
That one looks good.
Yeah. This one actually looks good. I guess because it's blue and it's since it's clouds, it looks good either way.
Yeah, it does look-
This
looks
one
really
actually looks super good either way. I think because of the colors.
Yeah.
And then Final Fight I had in there. That's one of my favorite games. I had Final Fight as my marquee. But when they got this is the one it comes with. But look how good the one they picked the right one. Because this is the best looking one.
Oh yeah.
Look how nice that looks.
Looks great.
It looks
Yeah,
really
that
good.
looks really good. Yeah.
And so, like, see, it just snaps in. And man, it could not be easier. So overall design, they did some things right. They got a few things they could probably still work on a little bit. But overall, pretty good.
Yeah, the marquee's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be too.
Yeah.
It's like an oversized marquee.
It's almost like I'd like him to see I like to see him do something that was remember those doorcades they made? What were those called? The ones you hang on the door?
Partycade?
Partycade. I almost feel like if the next one they did would be a Partycade size, it would even be better. You know, but
Yeah, it looks pretty good, except for those bullet holes.
yeah. It does make it feel a little bit like an arc. At least they put covers on them though, because some of the press shots didn't have the covers, and it looks terrible without the covers. So at least they got the covers on there.
At least they got the covers.
But you can see how good the screen is. The screen is really sharp.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah.
read it and all that. It looks great.
Yeah.
The quality of the screen's good. Marquee size is great. It's just
marquee is good. The marquees themselves are not that great. They're kind of hit and miss on the titles.
They're kind of it's kind of too thin, really. The paper is a little too thin. I think that's why they're washed out. Just like that, Tron from Arcade 1-Up. They used paper on that Tron marquee. Arcade 1-Up on. I'm so disappointed in my Tron Arcade 1-Up when I tried to scrape that fucking thing off. Just paper, just crumbled.
Yeah. I ordered this from Funstock.
You
get a certificate of authenticity.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that fancy. And look, you get a poster. The Toeflin collections have stickers in them. They always give you extra little things, which I like. Extra little things. They didn't have to send a poster with it. They didn't have to give us a poster,
Get
send a poster with it. That's not bad.
Got a little bonus. Got a little bonus there.
A little bonus,
Neat little poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're what, $230? What do you think about the price? You think it's too high?
This one was more than that because of the Samuel controls.
That's right.
I feel like it's a little high, just a little bit, but the quality is pretty good overall. It's better than an Arcade 1-Up, but still not far from perfect. It's better than an Arcade 1-Up, though.
But needs improvement. But it's the first one out, right? So
it's their first one out. And I don't know how successful it will be. I don't know if they'll continue with this and make different ones, but they did a pretty good job overall. It was not bad.
If they listen to community, they can get the improvements. I wouldn't think the improvements would be.
Oh, G.I. Joe's making risers. I would love to have a riser for this. Then I could put it in my regular arcade. That would be sick.
Yeah, I'm surprised on the size.
Send me some pictures, Chaotic, when you get a chance. I'd love to see what the risers look like for these Evercades.
Even where you have your thing now, you can still see the screen.
Yeah. The screen is a huge plus. I'd give the screen a 10. It's that good.
I mean, look at it.
The screen is fantastic. The controls are a huge plus. They're Sanwa.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I was to order it again, I don't know if I'd go with the deluxe one, but I did get the deluxe one.
He says eBay has some good prices on an offer.
Okay, good.
There you go. Always check eBay, man. You just never know. Even Facebook.
Never know.
Place. You just never know when you can find some deals over there sometimes.
Team McCloskey, I'm only 2 cartridges away from having a complete Evercade set. I'm only 2 away. 2 cartridges out of the entire Evercade line I'm missing.
That's the
Oliver Twins, which is actually got the most expensive one out of the way. Oliver Twins. Yeah. I got a good deal on it too. Oliver Twins is left to go, and Namco Collection 2 home version, which has Splatterhouse on it. So there's only 2 parts I need. Then I have them all. But it's fun, Evercade, if you like retro games.
150 for regular.
They have nice little cultivated collections of retro games. If you like modern stuff, this is not for you. I mean, you got to love retro games. You got to realize when you play this, you're playing stuff that is like the old school retro video games, But I like it because, the thing is the cartridges make you kind of play through whatever's on them. Like each one has a different little library of games,
Yep. That's cool that you can put 2 cartridges in that Alpha too.
Yeah. And they have like some of the cartridges, if you put 2 in, it unlocks a secret game. So there's like secret games that unlock when you put in multiple cartridges. It's kind of cool.
Have you unlocked any yet?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the screen definitely looks good back there.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That does look awesome. Check this out, Team McCloskey, for the Evercade. This is what G.I. Joel's working on. Look at that.
Ah, man.
Cool.
That
looks pretty cool.
Wow. So what's sitting next to it?
Is that a riser?
I don't know.
That's the carpet Pac-Man they made.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
That looks cool. It looks like an arcade machine.
It looks like a little arcade machine with that on it.
Yeah, he did a really good job on that.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Looks like a little big blue action going there.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
not have a
chaotic.
light gun cabinet. I do not have a light gun cabinet. I wish I had one, but I don't have a light gun cabinet. I have a Sinden light gun, but I don't have any cabinet to put it in. I just play the Sinden games on my arcade. That works pretty good.
I used my Sinden gun on my Mr. Do back there through the Raspberry Pi. I haven't got my Sinden gun out in a while.
Yeah, I haven't either. I've had other stuff to play.
Yeah. Caro said G.I. Joe rocking that riser. Yeah, the riser looks really good.
It does look pretty good.
Looks like a mini arcade.
Looks like a miniature arcade. It does.
Yep. I like it. You did a really good job.
Ray Latorre just got the new Retro Shooter Reaper gun. Okay, cool.
Yep. I did know that. I think he's liking it. I like that Sinden gun on my Mr. Do. Love that thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy another one. Got my Sinden. I'm good with it. Especially since I got Mr. Do all set up.
Yeah.
Now, if I didn't have it set up, I might think about buying it. Because I think Buy Stuff Arcades, they have something with that retro shooter that they sell.
Yeah. Chaotic says he has a retro shooter modded T2 cabinet. 19-inch screen sensors in the bezel from Buy Stuff. Wow, that is cool. That's a lot of modding. It's got a custom screen with the sensors built in.
Yeah, I remember when Buy Stuff did that for the T2. Buy Stuff does some good stuff, man.
Yeah, Buy Stuff is awesome. They do some cool stuff. Plus, if you want to reskin your pinball, you can skin it to anything. They have good graphics. The graphic art department over there, the people that do the graphics, they know what they're doing. And
they're not using cheap vinyl either.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this Evercade Alpha, if this wears off, imagine if Buy Stuff stores did an overlay like they do for the pinballs. I mean, I would probably buy that day one if they offer that just to cover this. But
yeah.
I don't know.
And that's the other thing too. Buy Stuff will do custom vinyl as well. Like if you want to do anything on your pinball or even any arcades, they'll do custom stuff, which is great.
Yeah. There's still a lot of cool stuff. Like I know Glenn's retro show, GRS is coming out with an arcade, a multicade. I am currently have a Viper, so I'm very familiar with the Viper. I have one out right now that I'm using. So I feel like the one thing no one's focusing on with the Glenn's project is that end of it, the software end, There's still not a killer build yet for the Viper that I've seen.
No.
You basically it's like you have to do everything yourself, which is fine, but it's a lot of work. There's no pre-set up images that I've seen with like a good arcade build with a lot of great games. Like every other system has that, So, but I mean, it will come eventually, I'm sure, but just not right now.
Yep.
But once you get this game set up, they play good. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the biggest miss for me is with the Glenn's arcade is it doesn't have a bigger screen. I mean, I really want something bigger than a 19-inch screen. I've got arcades with 19-inch screens already.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's
bigger screen would be nice.
Bigger screen would be nice to have as an option. But I do like Glenn. I'll probably end up Kickstarter. I'll probably support him no matter what. So, but
yeah, nice guy. I mean,
screen size.
This guy makes great stuff. I mean, I got
does make good stuff. Yeah, I know what I'm getting. Like, I have a bunch of his hardware right now. So,
got a spinner, which is great, and I got his 4-way, 8-way gate switch, which is just awesome, man. It's just
the 4-way 8 gate switcher. Like, I did look at this. Like, the first thing I was thinking was, can I fit one of those GRS gate switchers in this Evercade Alpha? T. McCloskey, there's no room in there.
No,
it's not happening. It's not happening. The only way you can make that work is you'd have to relocate the Evercade somehow, the Evercade console that's in there, because I had to take it apart to put on the get the plastic off. But
Oh yes, there's no room because then you
there's
get
no
the
room
carts
for
right
the
there
gate
too.
switcher. Yeah, but
That'd be cool if you could do it, man. If I had enough room, but
yeah, but you do run the same thing you get with real arcades. Like you can have Burger Time on the cartridge. But when you put that cartridge in there, it's not a true 4-way joystick.
yeah.
So when you get to them ladders and stuff, it's gonna be
It's
harder to
so
play.
hard.
It's so hard to play. Like once you experience like a true mechanical gate switcher, like what Glenn offers, it's like day and night. Like that's the ultimate arcade should have that. If it's a multicade, that's a good upgrade.
Yeah,
Money well spent there.
To me, it's a must if you have a multi-cade.
Yeah,
It's like my favorite game, Mr. Do. It was hard to play because you had the eight.
every time you do diagonal, you have a missed input.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Pac-Man.
Exactly, you missed your move.
Dig Dug, Galaga.
Keep
the
missing your
4-way.
moves.
There's a time and a place that a 4-way joystick is way better.
Yeah.
Pac-Man's
hard, man, because sometimes you miss the slot you want to go in.
Yeah, you got to have that crisp controls. But
yeah, the game changer. I loved when I got that. I was like, yeah, I can actually play.
And that's one of the cool things that
games.
Glenn's arcade will have is it'll have the gate switcher, which I already know all what that's all about. That's awesome for multicade.
Yep. Yeah, and I get the spinner on my Tron since my arcade one-up spinner broke when I wasn't even playing it.
You weren't even playing it, T. McCloskey.
It wasn't even turned on. Turned it on to play, and it's like I can't play Disc of Tron. It's like, why? Why did it break? And the funny thing is, Glenn's spinners, man, it's like so easy to spin, man. I had to get used to it because it spins so nice.
It is. Yeah, it's good hardware.
Yeah.
So what's next, Steve McCloskey?
See,
the new ALU 4K is going to have a 27-inch screen. That is correct. So almost candy cane size. It's much bigger.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be sweet. I mean,
27 inches.
I don't know. It's gonna be a really good year for multicades because you have two really good ones come out. You can have Atgames bringing out a good one in Glenn's. And I don't see they don't need to be at each other's throat, really, in my opinion, because they're really different products.
Yeah, they're gonna be different.
I mean, the Atgames is you're gonna be able to hook stuff into it through HDMI. It's kind of a different lane. The Glenn's is more like if you want something that's more like a classic arcade recreation with a rotatable screen that you can make true vertical or horizontal orientation. So I kind of feel like they're not really in direct competition. Even though they're both multicades, I think either company going at each other is a huge mistake. There's plenty of room for both.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've not announced the.
Yeah, we don't know.
4K. I know they pushed it back to summer/fall.
It's in development,
Yeah, the last thing they said would be summer or fall next year.
Yeah. I'm still going to keep pushing for new art because there is no purple on a Killer Instinct. Go in an arcade. I have proof. I have my videos from Wayback's Arcade. There's no purple.
I like the purple. And
I know you like it, but there's no purple in a Killer Instinct.
Oh, the purple, and then they got the lightning strike on there. Looks cool.
Yeah. That's the thing too.
Damn, man.
With the new CE, the HD CE, you can roll back the firmware if you want to run coin ops or some of the older programs. So really, I mean, it can do both,
Yeah.
But there's a ton of UCEs that'll just run without doing anything to them. They'll just work perfect. But then there's certain ones which will not. So
I can't wait for somebody to come out with something with using a general loader.
I know we need something for we need something for the newer machines like the 4K pinballs and the CE platform. But
yeah, using the general loader. I'm surprised nobody's coming out with anything yet. Yeah, it's been almost a year and nothing yet.
Yeah. I think because of the time they invested in the older software system, no one wants to start over, right? It's really it's kind of like what Zen had to do where you have to start over. It's like, it's a lot of work, They
didn't want to, but in the end, they had
I will
to.
say this. I love the graphics on the new arcade too, though. The CE, the black control deck with the black bezel, with the black front. I like it. It's really, I don't know. I like it. Nothing pulls me out of the game when I'm playing it. You know. Oh, my original ALUs have like the Tron artwork on the control panel and on the bezel, and the new ones are all black, which I like more.
Yeah, me too.
Reminds me of like the Darth Vader, you know, like they have that shiny black everything, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I love the all black. Looks great.
I do too. I think it was a pretty cool call.
Yeah, that was a good call. Whoever came up with all black.
Plus, being able to
kudos
flip
to
the
you.
front panel, you can flip that front panel just like that, and then you got no branding.
No branding. Yep, all black, just like that.
Look at that. That looks classy, Team McCloskey, and you can play so many games, you know.
Yeah. Even the control deck, they took that purple off, like the Tron look, whatever it was on the control deck. It's all gone too. It's all black as well. Yeah. Chaotic said on the Sam's Club right now it's $4.99 for the ALU.
That is a good deal.
Yeah. Better deal than I got. I paid $5.50. Yeah, $5.49.
So $50 more. You save $50
and free shipping if you get it shipped. But not free shipping.
But
I paid $15.
It does come with 300 games installed on it too, and you get most of the Atari classics. You get Centipede, Missile Command. You get a ton of Atari classics, Asteroids, Asteroids Deluxe, Centipede, Millipede.
You get the
Liberator.
arcade.
You get Liberator.
Yep. You get the arcade version and the like 2600 versions.
And as far as
Some games.
modding, you do not have to buy anything to play UCE files. Like if you want to play Robotron, you don't have to buy anything. You just put it on a USB stick and plug it in. You want to play Final Fight or some other kind of arcades, there's ways, you know what I mean? It's out there. You just plug in a USB with a UCE file on it and it works. So
that $4.99 is good at Sam Club until December 26th. So
yeah, the new ALUs for Sam's are all come with the black control decks. That has been confirmed. That was an error from their advertising from Sam's. All those ALUs are the new model. I did find that out.
Yeah, I stand corrected. When VPX standalone comes out, that will be on the general loader. So it'll be the first application using the general loader. So
yeah, I think that's all there is right now that I'm aware of.
But that hasn't even come out yet.
I'm really shocked that they don't have just like an arcade build where you could play vertical arcade games. I mean, how cool would that be to play vertical arcade games in the pinball? I mean, you can do it on the older pinball, the HD.
Yeah.
But, you know, someone has to want to do it, you know, that knows how to program.
Yeah.
What's up? We got Evil Genius Entertainment just popped in. What's happening? What's up, lads?
Retro Arcadia, that's the new ALU at Sam's. $4.99 until December 26th. And you pay $18 like shipping. That's what I paid anyways. It was $18 for shipping, which you can't beat. $18.
Oh yeah, $18 from them.
Yep. Almost free shipping to me, man. And I was shocked when it was only $18. Like, all right.
Remember when we gave away that creature prize? The shipping on that was $80 some dollars just to ship that one thing. So shipping is no joke. I mean, that's good when you get those discounts.
Yeah. Well, these companies, big companies like Walmart and who owns
you can't touch the discount they get. That's a huge, gigantic, heavy box.
I know,
it's
$18. It's like, really? All right. I'm not complaining.
So what do we got next to talk about? Team McCluskey tournaments?
Yeah. I imagine a lot of you guys saw the Zen News today. Volume 8 of Zen Studios Williams Volume 8 is complete. I'm going to show you a little clip of that.
Yeah, you got your video. You have a video on your channel. It's really good. I was watching. I put it on the way home. I had it on my phone.
I clipped all 3 of these so you can see them all in one.
Remember I said that's the one table I wanted them to get was Black Knight 2000. I wanted them to get Elvira Party Monsters, but that didn't happen. But this is still a very good table. This is one of those It's one of those legendary tables. The music on this table is absolute fire. That is a great pinball to get. The Black Knight 2000.
That's
I
gonna be
can't
a great
wait.
pack.
That's one of my favorite real world pinballs. That is a very fun table to play in real world.
And you get Banshee Run in there.
Bonsai Run.
There's a back glass.
Yeah, that back glass is crazy. I've played that one, and it is so freaking hard when you get to the back glass to do because it's almost straight up, T. McCluskey. Look at the pitch on the back glass. It's so hard.
I know, it's just like just a little.
So like you play the game, it's hard as hell to get it back there finally, and when you do, it's like it's over like in seconds. But maybe having it at home will teach me how to play it better. But Black Knight 2000 is a classic. This will be fun. Maybe I'll learn how to play it better. This is a good table too.
Earth Shaker. This is a great pack, man.
First pinball table with the shaker motor. It's a fun table. I'm surprised they never got Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is one that they could use from Williams. California's going to the ocean, T. McCluskey. It's going to the ocean.
It's breaking apart.
That's it. It's in the ocean.
That's going to be a great pack. Great. So it's coming out sometime this month. We only got 3 weeks left. So coming out here in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great pack. I mean, I all three of those. I never played the motorcycle one, but Earth Shaker and Black Knight, of course, I played. I like both of those, so it's gonna be a good pack coming out sometime this month. So good to see.
Yeah, and you never know; they might end up on Atgames eventually. So that's a cool thing.
Well, sooner or later, it will. And
sooner or later,
December 24th, we're gonna find out the first half of 2025 for Zen tables for Atgames. So. Maybe that'll be on the list. It'd be awesome if it was. And remember, Zen did say they're shooting for June for Atgames to actually be on. Day one.
There's so many Williams tables we haven't got yet, like Tales of the Arabian Nights, Theater of Magic, these new ones they just released. There's quite a few that we have not gotten. So there's still quite a bit of Williams for them to put out. Funhouse.
Junkyard,
yeah.
A lot of them.
That is a fun game. We just played that today.
Yeah, it is a fun table. This is the first time I ever played that one. I want to play.
You can get a lot of multi-balls, and there is a naked girl in a bathtub on the back. There's mini games. It makes it even better. It's got a cool theme, Yeah. I like that song it plays too. What is that song? It's the Money Song or whatever. Was that from the Beatles? The song that it plays?
I'm not sure.
So Money Is All I Want or whatever. I remember that song was popular. But it's a cool pinball, Junkyard.
Good for it. Yeah, somebody did say they're having an announcement on this artwork, but there's nothing on the calendar. So. And I thought Atgames said they weren't going to announce anything after Sea of Thieves for this year. But we'll see. Never know.
We'll see, yeah. Bally Williams Gorgar is a great table. I do love Gorgar.
Yeah, Zen doesn't have that yet, right?
No, that would be one that should be on the short list. T2 would be great on the short list. I just got a chance to play T2 pinball. The arcade that's in Baton Rouge has it, yeah. The B Arcade had it. It's great. It's fun.
Really?
Yeah, I like T2 pinball.
I love Grand Lizard, to be honest. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Can't wait. December 24th, they're going to announce all those.
Hey, we got two of the best wizards in the community, two of the best pinball players. You got Tomato Grass and Mad Ben Hand here. What's up, Tomato Grass? I love his streams. Boy, he shows you how to play the tables. It's so cool. He gives you all the secrets. So, like if you really want to learn how to play, I mean, he's going to sit down and you can watch him play and you can just glean from the high level gameplay how to actually do better at these tables. But it's a lot of work to be good, T. McCloskey. He put,
Yep, it's a lot of work.
He puts the scores up on the leaderboards, but he works for it. When you watch his stream, it takes a while to get those scores. It's no joke,
Good night, Doc Mario. Have a great weekend, Doc Mario. Thanks for
Take
hanging out with
care.
us.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Chaotic said Firepower, Gorgar, and T2 would be
I love
amazing.
Firepower, yeah.
So there's a lot of Williams tables that Zen hasn't had yet. So there's still things out there we can look forward to.
No,
Even
Zen has
Elvira might be a
not done
possibility.
Gorgar yet.
Nope.
Nope.
No T2 or Firepower. So there's still William tables out there.
There were titles on Pinball Arcade that Zen never got. Like some of the Pinball Arcade titles they had were really great. There was a bunch of titles that just kind of never got ported to Zen. That I don't know what happened to licenses, but they have quite a bit on Pinball Arcade that are really good that never got moved over to Zen.
So hopefully they can keep pushing them out. At least get some of those.
Mm-hmm. Comet and Cyclone, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dr.
I mean, they could even do stuff like Bad Cats. I mean, there's all kind of stuff that's out there that they have not done yet. It
was on that list that you said to me. We've showed many a times. Bad Cats were on there. That was the 89 or 90 release, right?
Yeah,
that was on that list. Or no, 89 or 88.
Yeah, that's funny. Then I got to play at Southern Fried Gaming. They had it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
yeah. You really can't go wrong with Williams Pinball. I mean, really, they're all kind of classics in their own right.
Doc Mario says, "Please let us at least have one Elvira."
Just one. I don't care. It could be Party Monsters. It could be Scared Stiff.
I know. There's something going on with the Elvira, man. So they've tried to get it.
There was talks. I heard a rumor that Atgames was talking to Jersey Jack Pinball for a period of time, but the deal fell through. There was talks about getting maybe some Jersey Jack. They have stuff like Guns N' Roses, The Godfather. Jersey Jack is another big pinball company. They make some pretty deluxe pinballs.
Yep. Yeah, they do.
I don't see Stern working with anyone because it doesn't seem like Stern is interested in virtual pinball, No. But
they know their lane, I think.
They know their lane. They don't want anyone having an emulation of it,
Yeah, they sold the rights to Atari, right? For arcade games.
They got rid of the arcade games. They dumped Berserk and Frenzy. Classics. They had developed.
Atari's like, thanks.
Sold them to Atari. Atari's like, we'll take those. Bring them over here. Back up the truck. Zen. Back up the truck. Back up the truck, Stern. We'll take all your arcade games.
I like that Jersey Jacks. Jersey Jacks is a Avatar, right?
Yeah, Avatar. Mm-hmm.
I like it that they're using
Elton John, Wizard of Oz, Dialed In. They're a very deluxe platform. They're like, when Stern isn't expensive enough for you and you need to go to the next level, they're even higher level, more expensive. Yeah. Spooky's a little cheaper in general, and then Spooky's a little bit cheaper, and then Jersey Jack is very high end, more expensive.
Yeah.
But
Willy Wonka,
yeah.
I like that they use the back glass.
They have the big video screens on the back glasses. Yeah, big screens.
Using for the video clips.
Yep.
It would be something cool to see Zen do on Atgames. It would be great. Start using the back glass for.
I feel like it's really underutilized. Like there's so much they could do, with the back glass, having that beautiful screen that you have as a back glass, and they're barely utilizing it. So,
just like Cats, say the
Jersey Jack does the Wizard of Oz. That is correct, Pete. Yeah.
You know, if Zen comes out with cats, it would be awesome if the backlash on the Atgames would be active like the cats. You know, real.
That would be
backlash.
awesome. Even in the titles they have. What about if in the Adams family you had some light emulation on the back glass? We had some lights flickering and stuff. There's definitely room to move on like improving the back glass images and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but you know, it's new, right?
It is new. It is
They've
new.
never
I mean,
had a backlash before.
Yeah, I mean, not
Hopefully,
even
yeah.
So they're just making a year, right? The Atgames Pinball, as far as officially being out. So I mean, I'd say they've done a lot for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, going forward, it would be nice to start doing some things with the backlash.
Yeah, just even if it was just some like lightweight light animations, like the way the lights flicker and the way some of the lights change and stuff.
Like Magic Pixel.
Yeah, like the Magic Pixels do that.
You know, they're in talks with Magic Pixel. I mean, you know, they know each other, so maybe they'll get some of that stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Magic Pixel knows how to do it, right? So
it would make it even more premium for the 4K if it had that, you know.
Yeah, if you got
and all these things, like if you're really willing to take the time to do the VPX, a lot of the stuff they do that on the virtual pinball, you know, where you do it yourself, the homebrew stuff, the homemade stuff, you know.
Yep. Yeah, so hopefully they'll do that, you know, going forward. Now that they, you know, got the flipper lag fixed and all that, maybe they'll start doing stuff like that. Because, like I said, if Bad Cats came out, it'd be great to have an active backlash image, man.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't be that resource demanding either for what they have to have it do. They don't have to have it do that much, you know.
No.
Yeah, Gary Stearns made it crystal clear he will never license his pins to a V pin. That is true, Evil Genius.
No. Come on, why not, man? That's the new pins, right? What about the old ones?
Yeah, they have all those years of pinball. I don't think it's going to happen. So
well, they did put some Stern old tables on Steam. You still
they had done a few, didn't they? Didn't they do ACDC? They've done it a few times. They had the Stern ACDC that was on Pinball Arcade.
Yeah, there's a couple.
They had Star Trek on Pinball Arcade, but it has not been. They haven't had a lot, right?
No, it hasn't been a lot, but there are some out there.
There are a few, yeah.
Yeah. If you go on Steam, you can still play them over there. Still on there, the Arcade World. So even if they just gave us those ones, they're on, you know, the Arcade World would be great.
Yeah, the Pinball Arcade, yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be happy if we got any of those Pinball Arcade games. Mustang,
right?
Ghostbusters, ACDC.
Yeah. I'd be happy with all those.
I'd be happy with any of those. And then Zen, you know, Zen needs to give us the rest of the packs, you know, Circus Voltaire, Theater of Magic, Funhouse, all those other ones that are still missing.
Whirlwind.
Yeah. Pinball Arcade had some sick titles. They had Elvira. They had Elvira, Scared Stiff, and Party Monsters. They had both.
They had both. So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's got to be a chance, Team McCluskey.
Telling me there might be a chance. So if we had any chance, any of those.
Can you imagine if they came with a virtual pinball version of like some of their new stuff, like Godzilla or Stranger Things? People would gobble that up, man. That would be so popular in the virtual pinball community.
Well, Evil Genius just said he made it crystal clear.
Yeah,
no new
titles, right? Because they do have some great. They do have some fun pinball machines. You know,
but I'll take some of the old.
Yeah, I'll take the old ones too.
Yeah, I'll take the old ones. You know, if we can't get the new ones, give me the old ones. I'm okay with that. It'd be just great to have some of the Stern ones from the Arcade World if you couldn't get them all. Just fine with me. And then the news Zen had today, I guess they're going to have more stuff you could play on the run now.
Let's see. Tomato Grass says, give it time. Keep supporting Atgames. If they keep improving and proving they can come through on what they say, they might change their mind. That is true.
That is
true. You never know what's going to happen in the future.
Yep.
Pete likes the Stearns James Bond stuff. I do too. I really enjoyed playing that table. I got to play. I think it's the premium one. It's the one where the James Bond flies around with the jetpack on. That's very fun. T. McCloskey. That table's a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. Get us some rock bands in.
That's
like
right.
Slayer. I'd love to see some rock bands.
Yeah.
Pinball. Chuck and Sean says, hell yeah. Let's get them. At least give us one rock and roll, man, or heavy metal. I'd like to see one from Zen come out. I'd like to see more than one.
Cool.
But at least have one, man. It would be so cool to have at least one.
Metallica.
I mean, there's so many possibilities they could. You can't tell me none of those bands out there would not be willing to, work with Zen. Guarantee there would be a bunch that would be willing to work with Zen to get a rock.
Bruno Yeti says Zen does have Stranger Things. It's on Pinball Masters by Zen with a Netflix subscription. Is that true?
Really? I don't know.
I've never seen it.
It's a Netflix.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, so Zen's going to get into mobile, I guess. Zen Pinball World.
Zen is everywhere. You can get the Zen tables for your Apple devices. I know that. For the Apple iPad or your phone.
Netflix too, I do believe, right?
Yeah, Netflix. Shotgun Sean is speaking my language. Misfits Pinball, please. That would be awesome. A Misfits Pinball, I would love. Can you imagine the toys they could do? They could do like the Grim Reaper head and stuff. You could play all those Misfits songs. I would love that.
Yeah, it would be nice to have Star Wars and Marvel. I think it's going to be a little while for that. Oh yeah, Jason, I can buy on Apple Store, Amazon Store. So, let me play the little clip for their mobile things coming.
Yeah, let's check it out. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you didn't see it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Nice. Play for free.
Free. Hey, we just played that. We just played that table. We played a bunch of these.
Oh, I know.
Those Camp Blood Rock Butters. It's funny. It's like seeing your friends. Charlie Brown Christmas. I feel like I know most of these tables I know pretty well. There's a few of them I haven't played that much. I've seen them here. World Cup Soccer.
Even their new tables. Leaderboards, challenges. More tables to come.
What is that table? That looks pretty cool. That table with the Zeppelin, that looks pretty neat.
And boy, yeah, I'm not sure what table that is. Pirate theme. You got a pirate down.
A Gore table. A Gore table. Shotgun Sean saying Gore.
Yeah, so what this is Zen Pinball World brings you the latest and greatest pinball tables to mobile. Dive into the next evolution of pinball mastery from Zen Studios, inspired by the biggest entertainment brands. Yeah. Pinball on the go.
Could be playing the Gore Sick of You. Could be playing on the pinball. That would be insane.
Keep your very own pinball arcade in your pocket. So there you go.
It's called Sky Pirates. Okay, I haven't played that one. That looks pretty cool. I'm sure I have it. Sky Pirates. Okay.
I wonder what packs that's on. I've never seen it over there on Zen. Man, I've been on their website a bunch of times. I don't remember seeing this.
Must be one of their original tables,
Yeah, it must be. It's funny, I've never seen it over there.
Chat's going off about making a Gore pinball table. It would only be good if it squirted blood all over you, like a Gore concert. Like if blood just shot out of the pinball machine all over you, then it would be truly Gore. Do you know who Gore are? They're this crazy group. They dress up in these costumes, Team McCloskey, and they put on a whole theatrical show. It's insane. You need to look.
Are they the ones that dress up and even like have masks and stuff?
Yeah, they look like
Yeah.
monsters. They're
Yeah.
supposedly from Antarctica, and
Yeah.
they hack off people's heads and blood squirts everywhere. It's absolutely crazy. They're like a hard rock too, like heavy metal kind of I don't know how to explain it. It's really cool though. It's very very intense, you know?
They've been around for a long time too.
Yeah,
I've
man.
never seen them like years and years ago.
Yeah, I think they actually have two singers. They had the original singer, and then I think he died, and then there was another singer that took over for Gore. But it's really a whole production company because the whole thing is like it's an experience, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like a regular rock concert. It's a lot of it is like they have all these costumes and like they usually tell like some of the songs they do like a story almost when they're doing the song. But it's pretty cool. I like Gore.
Yep. Yeah, Shotgun Sean, Dave, rest in peace. Dave Brocky was the head singer of Gore that died.
The new singer's really good too, though. They actually made the switch.
Okay. Yep. And Z said the same thing?
Yep. Now they have Blothar instead of Odorous Among Us.
Odorous Among Us. Some great names, man.
They used to have this when I saw Gore, they had this girl, T. McCluskey, and she would set herself on fire. They would be playing, and this girl would literally set herself on fire on the stage. I mean, she knew obviously how to do the pyrotechnics for it, but it was absolutely insane. I mean, it was so cool. Like you couldn't even explain it to someone. It's so over the top, you know. The guitar player, his face looks like one of those bear traps, you know, those bear traps with the claws, and he's just banging his head, and the bear traps like it's insane. Watch some videos; it's very cool.
Yeah, I've watched some of their videos in the past.
Yeah, they're crazy.
A long time, but
they were recently touring. They were there. I watched a video, and they were like they had the election. Yeah, they were actually recently. And they had the whole election going on with Donald Trump and all the politics stuff, and that they were just killing them all. T. McCluskey, all of them, they all went down. They were all getting beheaded.
I bet.
So I think it you know it's just a funny commentary, you know, but very over the top.
Retro Arcade Trooper asks, will those Zen mobile pinball packs be compatible with the iPad or other tablets? I imagine so. They haven't said a whole lot.
Hey, McCloskey, we got to check in with the poll. We got 40 votes. Let's check in. Let's look at the poll. Okay, we got 82% like Charlie Brown Christmas. Can you close the poll? And 70% like Snoopy more. So Charlie Brown Christmas won by a landslide.
82-17. Nice. I had a feeling it was going to be that way, but you never know. I've been wrong before.
I wonder if people like Charlie Brown Christmas or Grinch better.
Grinch. You
think Grinch would win? I like the Grinch better still, but I mean, I think they're both good tables.
Yeah. Need to do that next week.
Yeah, we can do that next week. We got to remember to do it in December. Okay, so next week, don't let us forget. It's from the poll for the whole show.
Honestly, you guys didn't know too. We're going to do Charlie Brown's Christmas for our tournament, a week of Christmas. So. It won't be on that game. Well, it could be on anything. It'd be OTG, but yeah, it's going to be one of our tournaments coming up. It's going to be Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Chaotic thinks Charlie Brown Christmas is better than Grinch. Have you played Grinch? It's a Dr. Seuss pack, but it's probably the best Dr. Seuss table of them all.
Oh, it's definitely the best.
It's definitely the best table for Dr. Seuss. Yeah. I really fell in love with it when I started learning all the modes and how to progress through the game. It really tells a story. Like when you really learn how to play it, it's the whole game tells a story. It's really good.
Gina says, I want a skinny puppy table if we're doing bands.
That would be cool.
It's a good table, but I enjoy Charlie Brown more. Okay. Yeah, they're both fun tables.
Yeah, they're both really good.
I can't wait to play Grinch in the tournament for Atgames. It's coming up too, right?
Yep, it's coming up.
So it's gonna be fun. Charlie Brown's gonna be on the same week, I think. It starts tomorrow, right? I think those 3 years.
I think
that
so.
starts tomorrow. Yeah. What up one more time? Here's the Back to the Future. Oh, we're getting Snoopy too. I'm not really looking forward to that tournament. Oh yeah, starting tomorrow.
Charlie Brown Christmas, The Grinch is still Christmas, and TX Sector. We got 3 good ones, man. Those are all
starts
awesome.
tomorrow. Yep, starts
Let's
tomorrow.
go. Let's go.
6 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be fun. I would thought they would do that a little closer to Christmas. 13th, and then I would have thought they would have did it here on the 20th because it goes to Christmas. But that's all right. It's gonna be fun doing that tournament.
It's almost like I'm surprised they didn't have the natural history in there. It's like maybe in case we're going to push it back again. You know,
I think that's what it is.
I don't think they wanted to put.
It's not out yet.
Where they were saying it was going to be a playable table. But yeah,
but remember they do that with all of them though, because like Charlie Brown, they just released it Wednesday and it starts Friday. So you want to make sure they're out first.
Yeah,
before they announce anything.
Good. It's good to play you have to make sure the table's released before you put it in the Flipper Friends. It's probably a good idea.
Remember, they did do that on the Natural.
They did that on the Natural History 3. I know. They switched to something else at the last minute. Yeah.
We end up getting like from the first pack. Instead of Dinosaur Dynasty 2, we got Dinosaur Dynasty. So they don't want to go through that again.
No, I don't blame them.
All right, we got Caro's Game of the Week.
All right, what's the game of the week?
Tournament talk, and then we're out.
We're out.
Oh man, I did it again. Caro Game of the Week. Let's get into it.
It's time for Caro Game of the Week.
The Caro's Game of the Week is...
Oh, that's a good one. Mooncrest. I love that game.
Game of the week.
That's a fun one. The space shooter. Hey, we got half a dozen saying good show, guys. Good night. Thanks for watching half a dozen. Appreciate you.
Mooncrest. That is the marquee too, really.
Yeah, that's a fun game. That's the one where you can stack the ships on top of each other, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's correct.
That is cool. This company made some cool games, Nichibutsu or whatever. They have that one where you go through the asteroid fields, really fun too. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. Jason says he has a lot of nostalgia for this. It's one of his top 3 of all time.
Really?
Yeah, he said he has a specific nostalgia, especially for Mooncrest as a kid. Yeah, I really like this game. It's fun for a space shooter.
Can you see the marquee back there? It's one of the ones that reflects too
It's
bad.
so bright. The camera's not going to pick it up right.
No, that Major Havoc, it looks really good, but yeah, it's too big, too late of blue.
Yeah,
it's pretty marquee though.
It's funny. This Elgato camera loves these marquees, but
I know, man. Those marquees are great.
My real camera hates them. It's like my Sony camera is not too kind to them.
You're like, yeah, they look terrible. And I'm like,
I couldn't even show that it was faded because it must be the software that Elgato uses.
Yeah,
it must color correct or something.
Yeah, because even sitting there, Mega Man looks great.
Yeah, well, the Mega Man's the best looking one. The one that it comes with stock is the best looking marquee out of the bunch.
Yeah.
They made Crazy Climber. That's a fantastic. I love Crazy Climber.
Yep. Yeah, they made quite a few. I'm surprised. We've had quite a few on our show from them. The week is Mooncrest. There's the marquee.
Sega. Yeah, it looks great. That's the marquee on the machine when you play it, huh?
Yeah. And it looks exactly like I wish it would come on the camera better,
awesome.
man. It's a cool looking marquee. Trip to Space War. Docking of rockets. Use lever and button.
Quasar, a spin-off of the second ship with more firepower and a brief refueling segment.
Reminds me of Phoenix and
yeah, Phoenix and what's the other ones? Pleiades or Pleiades.
Arcade game that was released. There's a cabinet.
This ran on the Namco Galaxian hardware.
Yep.
We just did a Galaxian tournament in Calling All Ballers.
And licensed to Gremlin for the U.S. manufacturing distribution.
Sega in
Runs on
Gremlin.
Namco's Galaxian hardware. And was one of the earliest multi-screen shooters, along with the only one to feature a docking system. Moon Cresta is a 3-stage fighting rocket. The player must clear the first 4 waves of aliens by using each stage's power separately. And if one is destroyed,
It's crazy moves they make, man.
Yeah, man, it's unpredictable, huh? They just like the way they do those arcs.
Like one will just do that weird thing, man, and then hit you.
I know.
Like that one there. It's like, ah.
Hard to predict.
In the meteor waves, you shall have 30 seconds to dock 2 of the stages together by using the joystick to direct the stage, which is attempting to dock left and right, and a button to slow its descent. If you fail to do
Wow.
it in time
Ooh,
or crash,
they gave him that
the
one.
stage attempting to dock will be lost. However, if you
You
succeed,
get more firepower.
there's a bonus.
Yep.
Only a stage of the docked rocket.
Did this came out before Galaga, huh?
That. And if you
Yeah, this came out in 80.
Pre-Galaga.
Galaga, what, 82?
Almost like Gal. You could see that some of the influence.
Yep.
The rocket is destroyed.
God, look at them asteroids.
At that point with another rocket.
Look at that.
Gremlin also released an update called Super Moon Cresta, which the player could fire quicker, but the
Oh,
alien
we get the third one. Here comes the third one, T. McCloskey. We can get the triple ship. The Big Mama Jumbo.
versus
Am I going to build a docket?
Cresta series.
They give you a little leeway there, as you can see.
You don't have to light it up just right.
Nope. You just got to get close.
Titled Terra Cresta.
Oh man, this would be driving me batty. Look at the way they're darting at you. Oh my goodness.
Each provide a new weapon. The first spin-off game in the series, UFO Robo Vanguard, released in 1986.
Far out.
Terra Cresta, where the
Far out, man.
set up a spaceship.
Back to the single.
Oh, you gotta go back to the single ship.
It's like,
Cheated.
no, it's like, come on, man.
No triple shots for you anymore. You have to earn it.
It's hard on the first one, too.
Fun fact, in Japan, it was the 4th highest earning arcade game of 1980, below Pac-Man, Galaxian, and Crazy Climber.
One of their own.
Later on,
This was a top 4 game at one time, huh?
Yeah, 1980 in Japan.
1980 in Japan. And the arcade games were super popular in Japan.
X68000, SNES, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, and even the Switch.
This is one of those games that plays good on multicades, though, too. It's one of those ones that it's not hard to emulate, you know?
No.
So you can get pretty accurate gameplay on most of the modern multicades that are out. They're good ones.
So there you go, guys. Moon Cresta.
That's
I didn't
awesome.
notice either. That when you shoot, it sounds like Galaxian.
It does sound like Galaxian. I'm going to play some Moon Cresta this weekend. It's been a while since I've revisited this game. This is a fun one, though.
HD products. You can play it on main. Plenty of ways to play this game. Go check it out. I think it's a lot of fun. I had a blast playing it this week.
I just put a coin ops build on my PC, T. McCluskey. I put a coin ops build on my PC, too.
Oh, did you?
I'm sure this is on there, yeah, because it has all
Yeah,
our good games. Pretty much got everything.
Don't forget to smash that like button before you leave.
I got our arcade control panel that I can play it on.
Turn that bell on so you don't miss any of my future videos.
There's Moon Cresta. Show you that marquee again.
It was awesome. Yeah, it looks fun.
The week is Moon.
Yes. So there's the marquee. And I took that. That's the marquee. I took that right from the file, from the CoinOp X.
That's
Marquee
the
file.
same one that you run on your
Yeah.
machine.
Yep. That's what it. And it looks so good on that bit pixel, man, or bit LCD. It looks so good.
You just drag and dropped it and it worked on your bit LCD?
No, it was already in there.
Oh, it's already in there. Okay.
I just took a picture of it.
Jason says he worked on that marquee. Oh, the marquees look good.
Yeah, I knew he worked on those marquees. Yeah, those marquees are great, man.
Yeah, the marquees are really awesome. They really make it feel like you're playing the arcade game.
I mean, they look like real marquees too. They look like they're lit up from the back, and I just love that pedal.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
So go play Mooncresta. I'll have the video up on my channel. You pretty much watched the whole thing, but want to check it out again without us talking?
Yeah, that's cool.
On my channel. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, and whenever you watch a video on our channels, it'll be in higher quality because it downscales to stream to StreamYards.
Yeah, it never looks as good.
It never looks as good or sounds as good.
But yeah, it reminded me of Galka and Galaxian, playing that thing.
Yeah, it's cool. Good pick.
Again, I guess it's before Galka, so you can see the influence.
Yeah, I can definitely see an influence in that. Thinking about Galaga,
Yep. Even Phoenix, I think it kind of plays like Phoenix too, a little bit with how the things come down at you and stuff.
Yeah.
And the different patterns up there kind of remind me of
For
Phoenix.
sure.
But they ended up having 5 games in that series, the Mooncresta series.
Awesome.
Yeah, Terra Cresta. There was quite a few.
Moon Quasar.
Yeah, I forgot to put our my background on here again, Pump Brad. I put these backgrounds up here on StreamYards and I forget to use them. Bam! See, I had Charlie Brown.
Yeah, look, we missed the entire Charlie Brown segment. We had this beautiful background we didn't use.
I always forget the backgrounds. It's like, dang, man. Get too busy into the show and totally forget. But at least I did show it, though.
You did show it. You did show it.
Hey, what's up, Dane?
So we got a new tournament we're starting, right? What's the new tournament?
Might as well. You want to do that first or Arcade Wars?
Oh, we're doing Arcade Wars? Bonus. Yes, Arcade Wars, of course. Let's do Arcade Wars. Let's do Arcade Wars. It's funny, people drop off and they come back after the video plays when we do the classic arcade games. But every time. Okay, let's do Arcade Wars. Let's go for it.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Okay, Arcade Wars last week. Pac-Man won over Galaga.
What an upset. Pac-Man took out Galaga.
I know.
It was an upset. And then you blew up the wrong cab. You're like, well, I like Galaga. I'm not going to listen to the actual people that voted. And you blew up the wrong one, T. McCloskey.
I blew a Pac-Man by mistake.
You blew up Pac-Man. You're like, Pac-Man, your day is over. And that's what the people picked to stay. So we got to do better this week, T. McCloskey. We have to listen to the viewers.
It was our first one back, man.
Hey, we were rusty.
Yeah, we're rusty.
Okay.
So Pac-Man's going to go up against Donkey Kong this week.
Oh my goodness, Pac-Man versus Donkey Kong.
I'm making these tough.
That is like arcade royalty. Those are two of the heavy hitters from the 80s for sure.
Yep. Number 1 and number 2.
Was it 1980 and 1981?
Yep.
Those are some hardcore classic arcades.
Okay, here we go. Pac-Man's first. Look at the cabinet.
It's classic.
Yep. Always noticed it. Some gameplay.
Man, they got that game giving you a lot of extra lives to start. That person's starting with 5 lives.
Doesn't need to be that loud.
The standard settings are what, 3 lives for Pac-Man, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the front of the cabinet. I always saw these in the arcade because with that bright yellow, man, they always stuck out.
That's
in
actually my
arcade.
multi-cade that I built myself. That's the kind of cab I have. It's a Galaga Pac-Man cab. So I'm very
I think
familiar with that cabinet design.
always stood out, man. You always knew
It
where
has the
Pac-Man was.
recessed screen too, which is I always thought was cool.
Yeah, me too. And that's going up against Donkey Kong 1981.
Man, Donkey Kong, what an epic game.
There's a cabinet.
Came about, they wanted to get Popeye, but they couldn't get it at the time, T. McCloskey.
No.
This was the alternate project. They
This
had
was
launched
last
the
minute
arcade
project,
game,
right?
and it was kind of a dud. Radar Scope. It did not do well. So they needed something to put in those Radar Scope cabinets that they had made. And,
Didn't want to ship them back.
They didn't want to ship them back, so they designed Donkey Kong.
Last minute.
And
Design change.
This ended up being one of the greatest arcade games of all time.
I know. So which one do you guys like better in the chat? Donkey Kong or Pac-Man? It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me.
It's not tough for me, T. McCloskey.
Donkey Kong, right?
Donkey Kong all the way.
But Pac-Man's that classic yellow, man.
Pac-Man probably had a huge cultural significance, but I think Donkey Kong basically made it. Donkey Kong started Nintendo being a legend, really.
It made Mario. You know,
that's Mario's first game.
Don't have Mario.
Was he originally called Jumpman?
Jumpman, yep. He just
called
Jumpman.
Jumpman.
He was insignificant in Donkey Kong, basically. It was all about Donkey Kong, right? So
it's all about Donkey Kong. Yeah, the Jumpman. Get Jumpman to the top. Was it Pauline?
Yeah.
Who you were
Pauline,
rescuing?
Yep. It's Pauline. Who should become?
Dane Bramage said he always liked the way it says, "How high can you get?" It is true. It does say that. How high can you get?
What'd I do? Stupid Pac-Man. Did not want to do that. Yeah, I think Pauline turned into Peach. Right?
Jason said she was originally called Lady. You have Jumpman and Lady. Got to go get to the lady.
Jumpman and Lady.
So one of these cabs is going to get blown up. One of them is going to survive to live another fight, to fight another day.
Okay, there they are.
Which game deserves to live, Pac-Man or Donkey Kong?
There's both of them on the screen. Finally got it under.
Make sure you vote. We got 13 people voted. Looks like Donkey Kong has a pretty strong lead. 85% to 15%.
Jay says should do Donkey Kong Jr. versus Pac-Man Jr. 1 week. We could do that. Yeah, how high can you get? I can never get that high in Donkey Kong. How high can you get? 50? 75?
I'm a okay Donkey Kong player. I'm not like super good like Rex or Show, but I can play pretty good.
Okay, man. I just
a little bit better than average. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it.
That takes practice. There's a lot too. There's a lot of strategy in Donkey Kong. Once you learn the strategies, it helps a lot.
Always liked Donkey Kong though. I love that.
Yeah, I always loved Donkey Kong.
Even though I wasn't very good at it, I still like playing it.
Yeah. Unique cabinet, with the baby blue. And then you got your screen is recessed inside the cabinet.
Behind the bezel, basically.
Behind the bezel, that's right. And kind of tilted back.
Yep. It does show the front. I don't know if you can see the... Yeah, you kind of see it there. You see it leaning back. I don't know if it leaned back as much as Pac-Man did or not. I don't think it did. It's close.
Yeah. It's probably similar in angle.
Then see Tron or Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter for me, man. Even though if you go over the cabinet look, you got to go with Tron. But
Yeah, we're rating these games. Which one deserves to live to see another day? Pac-Man or Donkey Kong? I think we're about ready to call it. Let's see what the vote is, T. McCluskey, because we still got to cover tournaments. Let's see what the vote is. Donkey Kong has a landslide, 81% to 19%. It's time to light this candle.
what is it?
Donkey Kong has 81.
Dang!
Pac-Man has 19.
I'm surprised.
It's a landslide. We might have to say goodbye to our yellow friend, T. McCluskey.
Yep. Only lived 1 week.
He made it 1 week. Did take out Galaga, but cannot take out Donkey Kong.
Cannot take out the Donkey Kong.
Looks like Donkey Kong and Charlie Brown's Christmas are running away with it tonight. That is correct, Jason. Those are the two poll winners.
Congratulations, Cornercade there, getting a 4K at games.
Yep, enjoy.
You'll have a blast. Big B has 2 SSF kits coming tomorrow. Nice. Or coming Monday. Nice. 2 SFF kits. Got to install. Need any help? Always check out Wagner's and Pump Brad install videos on the SSF kit. All right, in the poll, 78 to 22 now. Pac-Man was making a late comeback, but it wasn't good enough to
Retro
withstand.
Arcade Trooper says it's time to light the candle. Team McCluskey, it's time to do it.
It's time to do it. Time to
Make sure you blow up the right one, though. Make sure you blow up the right one. Don't blow up Donkey Kong. We're blowing up Pac-Man, Team McCluskey.
There it is.
Oh, turn the sound up.
And I turned it down because the Pac-Man was so loud.
Let's see it one
Do
more
it again.
time.
Pac-Man's gone, man. Oh, it's lives again.
Pac-Man's gone for con. It's gone. It's out of here.
Out of here,
more
sucker.
Pac-Man. Nice knowing you, sucker.
It's gone.
Woo! Woo! She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah. I like that part a lot.
Oh, my God.
They are.
That man.
They liked it. Woo! Woo! Blowing up real good.
That's right. It blew up real good.
So, Donkey Kong lives for next week.
Donkey Kong lives for next week. We don't know who he's taking on yet, but Donkey Kong will be facing another arcade next week on Arcade Wars.
That's right. Will somebody be able to take out Donkey Kong?
It's going to be a heavy hitter. We have to think about it. We probably got a good one to go against Donkey Kong, though.
Yep. Time for tournaments.
Yep. You want to introduce the new tournament first?
Yeah.
Where are we playing this week?
Playing Williams Junkyard.
And once again, these are free tournaments, free to play. You get your name called out on the show. We do a tournament each week. And this week we're playing
T. McCluskey Arcade Talk Show presents Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is Williams Junkyard.
It's Crazy Bob. So they used the back glass on this one. There's a dog. Use flippers to shoot the dog. Don't shoot the girl. This is a really fun table. They really have some humor in it. There's a code, RCQT.
As you can see, Junkyard by Williams is our tournament this week. And you can play on any platform except for Nintendo Switch. You can play on Xbox, PlayStations, Epic Games, Steam. Many ways to get in our tournament. So all you do is go into Pinball FX.
There's the code again. The search for it, RCQT. Free to play. Everybody's invited. There's no code to do or anything. If you can't find our tournament on the tournament tab there, just use the RCQT. Pop in to get it. Let's get in Pinball FX here. And I don't remember what our last tournament was. What our last tournament was? Oh, that's right, Venom. We actually did Venom last tournament. Look at that one real quick after we check this one out. Oh, here you go, guys. Anybody left in the chat? December 12th, the new Williams pinball pack's coming out for Zen. December 12th. They're releasing that, Volume 8. So next Thursday.
December 12th will be the day, a glorious day.
What'd you do with Papa Brad? Papa Brad
Papa
go?
Brad is gone. This is Papa Noel.
No, you took over for Papa Brad. You kidnapped him.
I know. He's been a very naughty boy. He's getting some coal in his stocking.
Oh no. So yeah, I just read that on Pinball FX, December 12th for that Volume 8 Williams. Pinball FX. Sweet. They didn't put that on their trailer. You got a shiny nose over there.
I know. That's
Or you did anyways. There it is. It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Get that out there.
the Saiyan spirit is on the good person's list. 4KP might be in his future. Ho ho ho.
Let's see if I can bring up Venom after this. So we got 6 in here so far.
We got 6 players in there already.
Nice.
Look at that.
Oh, look who's last.
Arcade Talk, dead last.
Woo!
Hey, well, at least you're playing. At least you're playing, though. Look, Chaotic BPR put in a score. Good to see
nice.
Chaotic
Right.
in our tournament. Got Dan Z, Sacro, Dave LB.
Yeah, we see him on that games a lot too, the Dave LB.
That's awesome.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I've only played it like 2 times, so just for that video. Good to see Chaotic in there.
Yeah, this game's fun, man. It multi-balls. It's easy to get multi-balls. It's got a lot of mini games in it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
And
I'm surprised.
this is probably one of those ones that will make its way over to Atgames for sure. Because this is probably not a hard one to secure.
No,
Down the
you're right.
road. You know, this
Might
is
be,
definitely one we could expect to see.
Might see an announcement on December 24th, right?
Yep.
Could be one of the ones
I
out there.
would not be surprised.
Yeah, I would not be either. See, our last one, Venom.
This table was pretty bizarre.
Ah, there it is.
Hey, we got 45 players. That's not bad. Look at that
Scroll
team.
way down.
45 players.
Nice. Huh?
Rosendale.
45th.
Rosendale. 45th. Fordress.
44th.
You got Sideshow Bill 71.
43rd.
Snick, you got Wolverine.
42nd.
Cheesehead.
Green Bay Packers. Got the GB. I imagine that means Green Bay. 41st.
Marcus Sims came in 40th. Congratulations.
Almost got $1 million.
Metal 5460. Is that Metal So-So?
Yep.
Metal
39th.
So-So, 39th place. Tibbs 59.
38th. Almost hit $1 million.
Oh, look, we got Ojibwa.
It's in our
37th
chat.
place. Yeah, thanks for playing. He was in the chat earlier.
1.1 million.
Ya.
Hit the million mark.
Got Dark Shadow 6712, 36th place.
1.1 million too.
35th, Gray 193.
1.1 million.
You got
35th,
Disturbed 76.
which is I wish I was a rock star.
I wish I was a rock star, kind of 34th place. Thanks for playing.
1.4 million.
Got
There she
Checkout
is.
Girl. Checkout Girl. 33rd
33rd.
place.
1.6 million.
Awesome. Is she like a level 99? Wow.
29.
That's, 29. Oh, 29. Okay. We got Sack Pin Player. 32nd
32nd.
place.
1.7. He's always in the chat. Yeah, he wasn't in here tonight though.
It's very good to see you. Steps Gaming.
What's up, Steps?
Good to see you.
Santa Live. Second pin was 32nd. So we're at
Mr. Ropes.
31st.
MSTR Ropes.
31st.
We got S. Neville TJE 69.
30th. We're in the top 30. 1.8 million.
Top 30 players. The Big Bad Wolf 666 Saw.
29th. 2.5 million. Broke 2 million. Ouch. No, ouch.
And ouch. 53.
2.7. The 28th.
Gina 1957. 27th place.
Oh,
Thanks for
3.8
playing.
million. That's a pretty big jump.
That is a pretty big jump. Rockin'
Another big jump.
Ganja. 72. 26th place.
5 million. Man, another big jump.
Wackle J.
Wacky J. 1.
Wacky J.
25th. 9 million. Big jump from 5.
Rich 666 Viking. 24th place.
9.4 million.
Daddy Cat. 23rd place.
10.2 million.
Raiderson.
22nd. 10.5 million.
Jane Luck 1515. Or Jean-Luc. Maybe it's Jean-Luc.
Yeah.
Jean-Luc. 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 1515.
2.5 million at 21st.
BDC 23.
20th. Top 20. 11
Level
million.
52 professional.
Wow.
Jab 2600.
19th with 12.8 million.
Hey, it's Carlo, Inky's owner. 18th place. Nice score, Carlo. In the top 20.
15
In
million.
the top 20.
Oh, look who just beat him out.
Look at that. I just snaked him. I was like, I beat Carlo. I can stop playing. That's not what really happened, but yeah. 17th place is Papa Brad.
15.4 million.
Dan's a foot. 16th place.
Just beat you out with 5.
Look at all of us at 5. There must be a wall there because look, we're all right at 15 million.
Yep.
Dan, let's see, we have Snake Eye Blind.
15th, top 15, 16.2 million.
MF Doom 79.
14th place with 18.1
Frequent
million.
flyer in our tournaments. Frequent flyer. Look at
There I am.
Arcade Talk coming up. Beating Papa Brad. Beating Carlo.
Beat
Coming in
Daniel.
at 13th place. Almost top 10. You almost got to the top
Yeah.
10.
That's a-
Nice score. Nice
Thanks. I
score.
was there for a little
20
bit.
million. You earned it on that one.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure you
just
got in
barely
that
broke
second
20
play
million.
field. You got to get in that second play field for sure with that score.
Yep. Yeah, got the second
Dave
play field.
LB. Dave LB.
There he is.
20,662,000.
Just beat me out, man. It's like, darn it. He's
That's
like, I
close.
got you, sucker. Oh man, look at this guy. Look at his level.
Here
Level
you go,
83.
a level 83 fanatic. This guy plays some pinball.
I like that background he
I
has.
like that background. Was that the Cheshire Cat?
Looks like it.
Pretty cool.
22 million. See, there must be another wall here at 22 million. And look, it was all bunched up.
Yeah. Pity the fool. I pity the fool. Pity the fool.
Top 10. We're in the top 10.
Top 10. Top 10
million.
score. He pity the fool. Georgia Peach 55.
Couldn't beat out Georgia Peach.
Well done. Well done. Pity the fool could not beat out Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach was victorious. Gregory from the Calling All Ballers tournament. The founder of Calling All Ballers. 25 million.
8th place.
This guy plays some pinball, T. McCloskey.
Yes, he does.
He plays some pinball.
Top 8, man.
Yep. Top 8 player. Zebalowski.
20.
How would you say that? Is it Z silent? Is it Weevalowski? Was Weevalowski?
Sounds good to me. Top 7, 28.4 million.
Juggy.
Number 6. Yep, 44. Wow, look at that big jump. 44.7 million from 28.
28. Wow.
Another big jump. Look who it is.
Man, we got the real deal. Sacro. Sacro with a top 5 finish in the Arcade Talk Venom tournament. Top 5.
55.2 million.
With a nice fat score. 55 million.
Another big jump.
Got Gami.
Man.
Gami. Not
Top
playing
4.
around.
Nope.
64 million.
Man, big jump.
This table does mess with your head too, with all the different ways that the ball moves. We got the real creamer coming in 3rd place in the Arcade Talk Venom tournament. The massive score, 69,311,000. Massive score.
Nice.
Well done, sir.
Hey,
Hey, look, Vader's in the chat. We got Pop Sergeant.
Sergeant.
2nd place, Sergeant. Pop Sergeant, 89 million.
Wow. We're gonna break 100 million. Number 1 score, guys.
Drum roll. Vader 640. Woo!
Broke 100 million. Nice, man. Nice.
He is definitely on the good list. He's definitely on the good list, T. McCloskey.
What a score, man.
What a score. That is some epic pinball. Look at the jump from 89 million to 115 million.
I know.
Well done, sir. Well done. Awesome, Vader.
There he is. There's Vader.
There he is. Does not play. Excellent virtual pinball player. Top tier.
Yeah, to get in our tournament this week, guys, this Arcade Talk is the name, and then it's RCQT is the code.
RCQT. RCQT. Let's put that in the chat. RCQT.
That's for our junkyard.
All you got to do is type that in the little search box. It'll pull up the Arcade Talk tournament. Free to play.
Oh, and I can pull it up too. Bum, 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 bum.
Good to see you, Steps Gaming.
There it is there, guys. RCQT. So if you don't see it in there, just go up to search ID and just type it in, RCQT. Free to play.
This one's fun. This one is like, you can get a lot of multi-balls and has really fun mini games.
Yeah, I think I got 2 multi-balls in one game. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I got a couple multi-balls too. It's fun. You just hit that wrecking ball middle and that door up at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the wrecking ball and then start it. You got to get it through that little door behind.
That little door up at the top, which is behind the ball. So you got to get the ball to kind of bounce around and get in there.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get in there, I think.
This table's got a lot of humor too. I mean, it does have a naked girl in a bathtub. So I mean, there's that going for it.
And it has a naked girl running away from the dog.
It does have her running from the dog. You got to shoot the dog. It's got a lot of cool mini games. It's fun.
Yep. It's a neat. I never played it before. It's pretty neat. Have you ever seen this one in the wild?
Yeah, I played it. I played the real table. You know, the one thing I don't like, this is one of those tables where like it has a bit of randomness because of the wrecking ball. So you really can't. It's not like there's always a certain level of randomness. This is gonna be a fun one to play for a tournament for a week. This is a deep table.
I was surprised it won. I do have the result of the poll.
I thought Funhouse was gonna win, honestly, when I saw the list. I was like, Funhouse is gonna have this. But this one won. Got the most votes.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close.
Real close. All three tables were right there. There's a poll. Yeah, look at that poll. We had 21 votes against
tight. Look at that. Funhouse 33. Junkyard just edged it up by a little bit.
38-33. That's one vote. If you didn't know, that was one vote.
Goofy was rooting for Safecracker.
I haven't never played that one either. Funhouse I've played. Yeah, it came out to bottom, but I mean, even 29%, that's like, what, 2 or 3 votes away?
Yeah, it's tight. Could have went anyway on this one. All three of them almost tied, huh?
Yeah. A couple more votes for any of them, and they could have pulled it out.
Ray Delatorre says no Funhouse tournament until it's on the ALP 4K.
No, there you go.
Say, Chris, great show, guys. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Now look at it. This is the poll right now.
Sacro, the Jungle Hunt Master.
Look at the poll now, man. This is this is live right now. 23 votes now. It's tied, and even Safecracker is at 30. I mean, that's a tight vote. I just keep these up for a little while longer just to see how it ends up being.
Jason Little Alien says refresh it again. Watch, Funhouse is going to win.
He must have voted.
Yeah.
Oh, Funhouse is ahead now. Exactly the same, 38-33. It was Junkyard Junkyard won. So there you go. It could go any way.
Well, we'll keep running Funhouse till it wins. We've run it a few times, but we'll keep running it till it wins. Eventually, we might just drop it because Funhouse is a game you got to play.
Yep. So there it is. The last game. Search ID RCQT. So be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys can check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there. We had 45 last time. Hopefully, you get the 50.
We have a request. T. McCloskey, can you pull up the Atgames tournaments?
Do this real quick. And then that's it. We've got nothing else.
That's it. We're out of here, T. McCloskey.
Where we going?
Papa needs to get his rest.
You got to go. You got a lot of presents to.
I do. I got a lot to do. The elves keep me busy.
Oh, they already got T-Sector and Charlie Brown and Grinch up there already. Okay. It's HD. So this is one we want. Butters.
Let's use on the leaderboards.
Okay.
See, we're starting with Centigrade.
Yep.
Got
Space
Mad
Invaders.
Ben Hand 1, Tomato Grass 2.
Same as Space Invaders.
Uh-huh.
Mad Ben Hand actually broke 1 million on Space Invaders.
Look at that. Wow, nice.
That's a hell of a score. Okay, go down here.
We got Retro Tech X. He's a new YouTuber.
Got Dr. Torque. I forget who that is in the chat.
He was in the chat. Uh-huh.
There's Slappy McFats, number 8 on Space
Slappy
Invaders.
McFats is bringing the heat.
David LB's over there, number 5.
Dave LV.
Look at Carl O, number 6 on Space
Carl O, number 6 in Space Invaders. Space Invader didn't get by on him.
There's Papa Brad, number 15 on Space Invaders.
Yeah, they're top 20. Top 20 in Space Invaders.
I don't own it. I'll be owning it on week 1.
Yeah, that's one of those ones you need to get for the 50% off, T. McCloskey.
Yep. Carl O's 14th on, what is it, Centigrade?
Uh-huh. Good score, Carlo.
Seeing anybody else? Papa Brad, 22nd.
22nd on Centigrade.
Nice,
On
nice.
the leaderboard. That's 2 out of 3, T. McCloskey.
Hey, there's me, 25th.
You're in there.
Centigrade.
You're in there, T. McCloskey. You're okay. You're on the leaderboard.
Here's YO over here, 22nd on Space Invaders. YO's in there. David LB. Hey, beat David LB out on Centigrade. Nice.
Look at that, David LV.
Because he's pretty good too, man. I mean, he's up there on our.
I actually beat you on Centigrade. Unusual.
Yep.
You usually do really good on these classic tables, T.
I know.
You usually do really good.
I just
Usually
couldn't
tough
get
to
that
beat.
one.
Yeah.
I tried it on that one, man. It's just.
I really do enjoy the table. I like the way it has a thermostat thing.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
actually works.
thermometer. It actually moves. This is one of those ones where they did something with the back glass. Do
Yeah.
more of that. I like that. Do more of
Yeah.
that.
Yep. I agree. I'm not seeing anybody else. Either one of these. There's Slappy McFats, 45th.
45th.
Centigrade.
Old Slappy. Got Dr. Torque, 47th.
There he is again. Okay. There's those two.
Let's
And
go to
last
Butters.
one, Butters.
Butters.
I'm mad at myself. I didn't get a chance to play it today.
Mad Ben Hand, number 1 in Butters. Look at the
Damn.
jump.
Look at the score. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Great.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That
Dang,
is
Mad Ben
scored
Hand.
up. 454 million to 176 million. Mad Ben Hand is bringing the top level game. Look at
He's
that.
bringing the
That
heat,
is-
man.
He's
bringing
bringing
the fire.
some heat. He does not play. This is a master
not
of the
heat.
Butter
He's
Show
bringing,
pinball.
he's bringing the fire, man.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer because Mad Ben Hand is playing.
Dang,
What a
man.
score, huh? Incredible.
Yeah, incredible. Ray Del Torre's number 6. McMahon 9. That's right, Ray Del Torre.
Cool. Ray Latoria, top 10 finish in Butters. You know, I will say the competition on these Zen tables is tough.
Yep.
I mean, they play for blood. I mean, there's blood in the water on these. This is iron sharpens iron. These are hard even to stay on the leaderboards. Look at that.
Papa Brad 19th.
Papa Brad, top 20. Hung in there.
36 million. Yeah, there's David LB again.
Yep, 27th.
I just got knocked out. Well, we'll see what it was. Carl O,
There's
39.
Carlo survived. Carl survived
19
all.
million?
He ran the gauntlet. He ran the gauntlet like Papa Brad. He made it through all 3 tables having a score. There's Indy Brad.
Yep, and Brad. Yeah, my score was 14 million. I felt like I could have beat it. And I just ran out of time today to play it.
Better time.
So,
Is it still live? You could play after the show, maybe.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock now. Yeah, it's active for 2 more hours. I'll be rushing now, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. It's like when you got to get a good score, it's hard.
Yeah, because you just you end up draining all the time because you're trying too hard.
Trying too hard. You just gotta do it when you're relaxed.
Yep, like over the
Time
weekend.
to enjoy it. Yep.
Mad Ben Hand said, "I got lucky with that score." I don't know,
It's
man.
a great
score like
score.
that. I don't know if you have
No
lucky or not.
no luck at a score like that. No luck. There might be some, but not much. That's some serious pinball.
Oh, look at this. He said, "Mad Ben Hand, my younger son, was rooting for tomato grass. That traitor."
Rooting for tomato grass.
And there he is. There's tomato grass.
There's tomato grass. He knows
Man
what's
knows
up.
what's up.
He knows what's
Talking
up.
about Mad Ben- Talking about Mad Ben's
That's
son.
right, man. These are 2 of the best pinball players in the whole Atgames community for sure. Absolutely awesome.
Caro. Mad Ben Hand got Tesla robot in the closet. He's
Yep.
playing for it.
That robot auto drives that table for him.
Kick auto drives it in Knight Rider.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
cool when you get that mode.
Yeah, the first time I was like fighting it, man. It's like, what's going on here? What's going
You
on?
don't fight it. You just gotta let it drives. You just should tell it where you want to go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ray Latory says it's not too late. Refresh Centigrade. He said he got a score on there. Refresh
I don't
Centigrade. We got to call out Ray. Pull it back up.
Got to pull it back up.
Not over yet. It's not
Now
over
we're
yet.
over.
It's not over yet. Let's pull up his score. Got to refresh it. Let's see. Add the stage. Here we go. Let's see if Ray's on the leaderboards now.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. 35th. Woo woo.
There you go. Woo. So he's on two of the. Was he on all three or just two?
I think he's on all three, isn't he?
Was he on Space Invaders?
I thought so.
I don't own that one, so I'm not. I will be getting it though.
I think he's on all three. Well, he's on two of three. He's on two of the three.
He might not own Space Invaders.
Oh, you don't know Space Invaders. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good though. Awesome. Congratulations, Ray.
Yeah, I don't own it either, man. But I will be getting it though. I do have the HD version.
I pick up all the Taito packs. They're fun.
Yeah, I got 2 out of the 3 right now. That's the only one I don't have. The reason why I didn't buy because I had the HD version, but it's going to be 50% off, man. I'm going to be getting that one.
That's time to scoop it up.
Yep. I got nothing else, man. You got anything else?
No, I do have my Evercade Alpha review on my channel. If you want to check out a review on the Evercade Alpha,
it's right over there behind him.
Both me and T. McCloskey have videos out on the Charlie Brown Christmas. If you want to watch those are fun videos. T. McCloskey put up a great retro video on Mooncresta. I'll be doing Calling All Ballers this weekend, so you'll probably see me at some point.
Covering that tournament at what, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7
on High Scores on Tap channel live. Yeah,
High Scores on Tap. Yeah.
That is another fun group where you can play games for free at tournaments. So check out Calling All Ballers.
I did not know that, Caro. Darn. Say a prayer for Todd Tucky and his family. His wife Pam passed away.
No, that's a shame.
Sorry to hear that, man. That's got to be tough. So prayers go out to their family. Man. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Great weekend.
Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Hopefully see you guys next week. And don't forget to play in our tournament, Junkyard, through Pinball FX. To get up to 50 people. We had 45 last week. So that was awesome. We're on our week 38 on our tournaments. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. Appreciate everybody watching tonight, hanging out with us. Thank you guys so much. Always appreciate it. Until the next one, always stay legit.
Stay legit.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. tables.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa